Hey, howdy, hey there folks, I hope you're all doing wonderful tonight, hope you're all doing magical tonight. Get yourselves settled on in, happy Monday to you all, as best as that can be. Unfortunately, it's only Monday right now, but you know what, hopefully for at least some of you, you have an early week because of holiday stuff, but nevertheless, I hope you're taking care of yourselves, hope you're doing a really good job and doing your best in life and all that magic. Yeah, get settled right on in and get comfy and cozy, and we'll be starting up pretty darn shortly here. Alrighty folks, we're just gonna go and relax at least a little bit here tonight. You had a feeling I would be here? Hey there, Night Slash, hope you're doing well tonight, buddy. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, we're goofing around at least for a little bit, until in this case, another streamer happens to hop on along with. Hey Kingdom, hope you're doing well tonight, buddy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Tired, but doing my best, as always. You know, survivability and all that magic. There we go. I don't think I need anything else other than that stuff right now. Yeah, that's probably fine. Alright, Actually, I didn't realize the tool set that I had picked on this one was looking like this. Not the best in the world, but I feel like you asked this before, but what skin is that? Oh, hang on here. Which button does it? I swear there's one that, there it is. It's, I wouldn't worry about it. No, in this case, it's a cute anime skin girl pack that they were offering, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? I think it was free. I think it was free. You know, it doesn't really matter. I was just like, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna enjoy myself. Is this Bedrock? This is Bedrock, yeah. I don't really, in this case, I will say, I don't really know the difference, Night Slash, between the two of them. Only thing I can tell you is that I've played more of Bedrock, probably just because console was mostly Bedrock, if I remember right. But yeah. Nice, you have Bedrock too? Ah, cool stuff, man, nice. Alright, sheep. Mutton. There we go, cool. You want a streamer to play with me? Yeah, actually, not too long from now, we're going to be having Spy64 joining me along for the ride. Yeah. Although I will say, if you possibly, like, if well, here's the thing. I don't know necessarily, but if you're essentially offering to join in, we could definitely, like, figure a day out for that, I'm sure. Probably not the world we're using right now for Spy, just because the world we're using for him, he's never played Minecraft before, or, I'm sorry, incorrect. He's played Minecraft before, he just hasn't beaten it before. So this is kind of more or less for him, in this case. Also, my crippling addiction to Minecraft just suddenly spurred back up, and I was like, yeah, I should probably play more Minecraft again. And then he was like, yeah, I gotta do this. So I was like, you got me on mine. It's pretty bad, I know. You know what, actually, yeah, you know what, while we're in the area, why not? More leaves. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's completely off the board, though, honestly, Night Slash. I like the idea of it. Especially with a game like Minecraft, I've never really played a game where I can, like, actively say I want a whole bunch of other people playing it with me. But I think this is, like, one of the few games I would say, like, if there were ever community day or something like that, or, you know, not community day, but basically just a day where I was like, yeah, let's go and do a whole bunch of people. Yeah, actually, I'm, like, not even gonna lie to you, I'm totally down for that. Way more than I normally would be. Going from a crippling Gungeon addiction to a Minecraft addiction. Yeah, no, honestly, here's the secret, Night Slash. I'm always crippling addicted. I always have a crippling addiction. No, the crippling addictions in this case go from Minecraft to Gungeon to, weirdly enough, DMC every now and again. Which doesn't make sense, but yeah, sure. Like, I'm not saying DMC is bad. I'm simply saying, like, it doesn't make sense for me personally that my addiction takes me there. I really can't tell you on that one. Real? No, seriously, real as fuck. I'd be willing to stream sometime. Nice, man, cool. Yeah, honestly, let me talk to... Actually, let me ask you, do you have, oh my goodness, what is it called? Mario 64 multiplayer. Is this a Realm or console hosted? I'm gonna assume that this is a Realm, because this is on PC right now. I'm just using controller because, well, I'm a whole ass little bitch, and I enjoy controllers. But this is on console, or this is on PC, my bad. So, I don't know if that explains the difference. Speaking about DMC, you saw that 1 through 3 are on PS Premium? Oh, baby! Actually, yeah, like that, okay, alright, yeah, damn, DMC! I have to get the DMC in. I have to get more DMC in. It's a guarantee now. Guarantee for the DMC. Now you don't have 64 multiplayer, how do you get it? I kid you not, it is like beyond stupidly easy. Like, beyond stupidly easy. In this case, there is a link for it, which I can drop it in my Discord for you. But you pretty much follow the link, watch the video, and you also get the the mod that it recommends to you. And within maybe 5 minutes at most, depending on how tech-savvy you are, like, zero tech-savvy, it's probably going to take you 10 minutes. Some tech-savvy, it's going to take you, like, 3 minutes, maybe, at most. So, Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. I know the leaves aren't like the most viable thing ever, but I do like that they added them into the game. Kind of nice. Did I watch a new show? I did watch a new show. Yeah, the DMC anime. It was good. Honestly, I can't complain. I can't complain terribly much. The one thing I would personally, I wouldn't say I complain about it, but like it just didn't really appeal to me. Does this game have to require a good PC to run? For Minecraft? I have no idea, because I won't lie to you, Night Slash, I am not terribly tech savvy. Like, honestly, grand scheme of things, I am a mid out of 10 on that stuff. There we go, pickaxe. Okay. Selected, not a masterpiece, but fun watch. Wouldn't mind Season 2. Oh, N64 multiplayer? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna say it's absolutely, like, it runs beautifully. Like, I'm willing to say it runs beautifully. And the good news is you don't spend any money on getting it. It's just free. So you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, your internet definitely is the more valuable thing there, but as long as you can run it, you should be good most of the rest of the way. Okay, there we go. Let's stack these in here. And let's take half a stack of wood and do that for the time being. Okay, cool. Alright, get a stone pickaxe. Kind of sucks having a wooden pickaxe because I always feel the obsessive need to make sure that all of my tools get properly used. So that's exactly why I continue to do this right here. It's dumb, I know, but still. If anything, you know what? I'll carve out my temporary base right here, I think. I think that sounds like an okay idea. That's not too bad. Yeah, multiplayer 64, as far as I can tell you, is pretty stupidly easy. Like, in this case, putting it this way, me and my buddy boy are on the opposite sides of the country, and if we use Parsec, our connection is dog water. It's shit. Multiplayer N64, like, as far as I can tell you, runs beautifully. Now, granted, there's a huge difference between using Parsec and using a multiplayer lobby, but no tool goes unused. Exactly, no tool goes unused. We don't live that energy here. Okay, there we go. Finally, we have some charcoal. But yeah, I would tell you, well worth the adventure. Especially if you do love the game series. Like, it's it's so good. The one thing I'll say, I think, in this case, is you can't really BLJ super easy. Which isn't terribly deep. Yeah, no, it's not terribly deep at all. But still, just something keeping in mind. Okay, that looks good. Alright, let's keep digging backwards, why not? So here's an interesting question for people, which I'll present it to Spy too. I feel like I've noticed that their layouts, in a general sense, in Minecraft have changed a lot. Like, no more is it at the point to where, like, you can find things relatively easy with, like, very simple tactics. It's definitely a lot more, like, hit or miss on whether or not you're gonna find something. Because, like, right now, I feel like I would have struck maybe at least one iron ore vein from where I'm at right now. But, they've changed the game enough, and things are laid out differently enough. There are definitely certain items that used to be memeably easy to find that are no longer easy to find, as far as I can remember. Like, things like redstone, I really was having a fucking time the last time playing Minecraft, finding redstone. It's different. Odd texture pack I'm using here? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, it is. It's odd. I'm not the most comfortable with it. I thought it would look a little bit better, but... I should turn chords on. Oh, chords. Okay, like coordinations. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, my dumbass. Remember, console player. Primarily a console player for like years on end. And what's even more laughable about that statement is I was on the Sony side of that bench. And anybody who knows the bullshit for Minecraft on console, we didn't get it until like, what was it, like 4 or 5 years after? Where you play on Switch, which I'm sure looks okay. I'm sure it looks halfway decent. That's not a huge excuse, but still. Okay, well, I don't like the looks of this, but we're gonna deal with it anyways. Okay, that's not really a cave. Oh, never mind. Fuck, it is. It is, in fact, a cave. Alright, whatever. That's fine. That works. Oh, good. We got grass down here, of course. Everything is better with the... Oh. Okay, well, found water. This feels... Oh! Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. That... Oh! Oh, he's creepy. Oh, I do not like this guy at all. Oh my goodness. This guy looks like he saw the anime girl skin and was like, can I look at her panties? Ugh. Yo, he keeps trying to bust a load on me. This guy is crazy. Can he bust a load? Oh my god. Fuck, he busted. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just mildly... Who put this water here? Who put this water here? Perfect creeper. Yeah. Perfect creeper indeed. Not happy. Oh my god, who put this water here? Who invited this water block? He looks like he wants to say, what have you done to me? Yeah, I could say that too. Yeah, I could see him definitely saying that. Alright, please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Okay, you're all gonna try and touch me. And this is... Oh, no. This is problematic. My... Oh! Chat, can I say that's the first time I've died to Bukkake? That last frame was literally just fucking brazzers. Wait, I didn't say it right. That last scene right there was brazzers. No, please don't say that. Dude, I was the anime girl and I got spit roasted, brother. Unfortunate for me, truly. It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was funny. That was funny. What's funny is Minecraft apparently has a suggestion for me. Chat, I wonder what that suggestion would be. What suggestion does it have for me? That was really bad. Wait, why does it even stay? That makes no sense. Why would it stay on screen? I'm already dead. Unless I can reload it and, like, reset. That would be cool, actually. I wouldn't mind that. Actually, that would be a pretty good quality of life change for a... Yeah, okay, alright. That's not bad. I like that, actually. Oh. Never mind. What a weird feature. Why is this an option? Like, okay, I can be a ghosty goober in my own world? It's kind of dumb. It's kind of really dumb. Like, it's not the worst thing ever. It's just like, you know, why? Why am I wasting my time like that? I'll let you fly around your world and spectate it. I guess to be fair, actually, I'm not going to lie to you. That sounds like what it would be like to be like a Ghost Simulator, more or less. Actually, shit, that sounds really heartbreaking out of a sudden. Like, honestly, that sounds really sad. Like, that actually, like... Damn, okay, that's actually, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, low-key depressing. Like, I didn't intend it to be that way initially, but still, like, oh my goodness. Oh my god! Chad, have I ever expressed the fact that I love Wario as a character because he's such a fucking wacky duper? The absolute gooberest goober? Leave it to a friend, specifically in this case, that made it so Wario was like... Probably, I wouldn't say Wario was initially a top tier for me, but like, Wario's kind of a top tier character. Like, honestly. Yes, he is the fart man, that's what he is. But also, he's just like, I don't know, like... I think he's peak self-interest, which I'm not gonna say like that in of itself is like a very desirable character, but peak self-interest for a character is good for like the id and ego, you know, like it's good for that stuff. Hopefully that makes sense. I think I like him a lot more, honestly. I like him a lot more than I initially thought I liked him. He's definitely interesting. He is. He's an interesting dude. He's a fairly interesting dude. And Dummy shows up immediately, tries to drown me in water. Tell you what, Dummy, because tonight's drink is technically seltzer water. I'll be having a sip of that, but unfortunately I'm not doing cam tonight. I'll do cam a different night, but either way, thank you for the water, buddy. I appreciate it. Also, hey Dummy, hope you're doing well tonight. There we go. Ah, wrong trigger. Honestly, I feel like it would be faster just to do that. Yeah, probably. Okay, there we go. I wouldn't say, like... I'm trying to think of right now, like, which of the Mario Brothers is your personal favorite? All answers are welcome to the table on this one. And it can also be Wario or Waluigi. If that's really your vibe, then yeah, I'm not gonna shit on that one. Like, whichever one floats your boat. Any goals for today? Primary goal for today, in this case, is we are gonna finish up the 0 out of 10 too many axolotls? No, not enough axolotls. You're wrong immediately. Honestly, the one goal I think of today is going to be probably getting Spy home as one thing, and maybe improving the base a little bit further. I think those are like the two primaries, which I know for like the most part of the stream, it has been about improving the base. I'm really the home maker, apparently. But either way, I'm looking forward to doing more of that because it's been really fun just doing crafting. It really has. Bye! Claiming there are too many axolotls feels like it's deserving of a ban. Not exactly, but we would have to talk to Star about that one. Okay, let's see. Roughly about right here, I think, is where it changes. Put a marker there for myself for right now. Okay. 4, 1, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Surely I can get this with no problem. 1. And immediately I forget the pattern. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Did I somehow still do this wrong? I still did this wrong somehow. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of the mistakes I make in this life. No, I think that might actually have been correct. Yep, it was. It's just like... It's totally fine. It's okay. Looks like it starts like right here, roughly. All right, there we go. I think that's more correct. Yes. All right, cool. Okay, there we go. Probably some cats and good boys too. Oh, no, we definitely need all the... We need everyone. We genuinely... It needs to be like a Smash Ultimate intro. It literally needs to be everyone is here. Your profile picture is a Minecraft puffer fish plushie. Ah, nice. Nice. So I gotta ask, as a Minecraft aficionado, how do you feel... personally about fucking Roblox. Keep in mind, I have no opinions whatsoever about Roblox other than it just seems like a dumbed down version of Minecraft, but I'm still curious about it because I frankly don't know much. I've always been a Minecraft dude, so 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. Life is Roblox. Roadblocks. I mean, yeah, that's a way of putting it for sure. That's definitely a way of putting it for sure. Is that right? Alright, second row actually had curve on it. There we go. That's better. It started as a bad Minecraft copy, but at this point it's basically a game engine. Yeah, it's really funny how that shit happens, huh? Honestly, like, it is genuinely kind of really funny how that shit happens. Oh, okay, I see my mistake here. Alright. Gotcha. I think in this case, I was off on my row count. should almost be argued that Minecraft and Roblox are as big as each other now. I mean, you're not wrong about that inherently. Like, yeah, I would say, honestly, as a baseline argument, yes, you would be mostly correct. Now, do I personally like that fact a whole lot? That's a different argument, right? This structure is definitely off by one Roblox. I didn't even mean to make that pun! I literally did. God fucking damn it. I can't believe it. That was so bad. Damn, we've been here for what, 30 minutes now at this point? Yeah, because we're playing the extended Sonic tracks. Roblox needs more effort as a whole, not just its games. Probably, yeah. I would fully agree with you on that front. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, it's gonna sound very, like, boomer, but it's literally just this concept of... Oh, okay, so that row... Wait, how is that off? Oh, okay, alright. I see the off point. Alright. Starting right here. And then another one right here, roughly. All right, that looks more correct. Okay. Oh, okay. Still one off, but there we go. Is that 8? Yeah, I mean, yes. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now it's corrected. Why does my view have a fisheye lens effect? I think in this case it's technically because we're working with higher FOV. Yeah, exactly. It's the FOV. Yeah. I do enjoy myself some good high FOV. I really do. It's enjoyable. I personally like it a lot. I think high FOV goes a long way. Of course, I could also be coping in, like, in broad daylight, but, you know, nothing new there, I guess. Alright, how am I gonna do this and not have it look awkward and weird? Oh, duh. Yeah, okay, most easy on. Okay, yeah, you know what? Perfect answer. Perfect answer right here. I literally have nothing going on down here for the most part, so. Where is it? You know what? I would say I don't really need redstone. I just need torches. Red torches would definitely be enough, I think. It should, in theory, be enough, at least. It was, in fact, enough. Gorgeous. My favorite. I'll probably have to put down a couple extra blocks, but you always play with high FOV. I don't know, like it's just honestly ever since they added it to like Call of Duty and everything, I always was about high FOV. I really was. High FOV was always just so comfortable to me. I think I just like it a lot better, and I also played a lot of zombies. And for me personally, like having the ability to spot around me way better was just way better in almost every way. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see here. How far are these away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. 12 apart. It's not awesome. So they're 14 apart from each other. Or like they're 14 spaces out, equidistant. Okay. Does it always stretch out and stuff? For the most part, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty standard thing that happens with the visuals on this. Actually, tell you what, I could just say fuck it and just do that. Yeah, there we go. Surely that's definitely not uneven. Nah. My only other option right now is to, oh, wait, I'm dumb. I'm literally dumb. I have more spaces to work with. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, honestly, it's definitely not for everybody. That's fair. I mean, like, it's definitely not for everybody. It's an awkward thing to work with, but okay. All right. Well, that's probably Mr. Spyan64 himself. So let me go ahead and get his ass pulled on in. Give me just a second here, chat. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, good sir. Hello. How are you today?
Wait, it sounds like you're in the toaster. What happened?
I don't know. Was I shoved in the toaster?
Alright, he's out of the toaster, Chad. He's out of the toaster.
Oh, I'm out of the toaster?
Yes, welcome.
What toaster?
How's it, How do? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. You ready to build and get our neurons fired? We gotta start building, bro.
I thought neuron activation was only for the big titty goth GFs.
I mean, I don't know what you're building on Minecraft today, but I know what my goal is.
Is it a big titty goth GF?
Hey, now we're talking. See, chat? He knows what's up. Now, how you doing, broski? How you been?
I've been good, man. I've been good. I've had a pretty good weekend, and fucking actually took multiple naps like an old man. Old bones finally kicking in.
Yes. I mean, nothing like a good old like afternoon nap though. To be real, that shit definitely would kick.
No, honestly, like it definitely goes a long way. It really does.
Okay,
I
I
can't
gotta ask you
complain.
though. Follow up to that.
Mm-hmm.
See, are you still going to bed around like midnight, or when you do the afternoon nap, do you stay up till like the little vampire hours still?
If I do take naps in the afternoon, I do find myself on a fence because I might wake up sometimes at like the worst time where like I've gone to bed in like the afternoon sometimes and I'll wake up at like 9 p.m. at night and I'll be like, I'm going back to sleep.
I'm going to sleep. Yeah, not for real.
Yeah, literally just the fucking bot on the spot. Damn bars.
It's like a coin flip for me, cause no, for real, it's like it's the same thing where if I wake up from a nap and it's like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. and the sun is already going down or down already, it's like if I go to sleep right now, I'll wake up at maybe like 5 or 6, be a little early, but I can at least get the day started full of energy. Or
Right.
I say fuck it, be a vampire, and I woke up at 10 p.m. this morning.
That really is the thing about it, though. Like, honestly, sometimes I just don't care. Sometimes I really just don't care. And sometimes I'm more than happy to just honestly do what I'm gonna do and just go to bed. And you know what? The day's fucking wasted, sure, but was it wasted for me? Maybe not.
See, that's the thing too, because it's like if I wake up from a nap and then the day's done, it's like I feel like it's a waste if I go back to sleep. Where I'm like, well, now I have energy. I could just knock out all the things I didn't do today right now.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely I get that too. I've been
But then it's like, but then if you stay up, then by like 5 p.m. the next day, you're on like the 24-hour, like about to pass out standing type of shit.
right.
And it's like, it's just a fucked scenario.
I've been working on being less stressful, I guess, for myself. I've been
Explain.
working on just like turning off my brain, I guess, and being like, you know what? Yeah, sure, the day just got wasted, but also whatever, you know.
Go with the flow. There's always a tomorrow type of thing.
More or less, yeah. Like trying to have that more mentality because I've always been workaholic to the maximum, and I just realized that that's not healthy.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. It's like,
It's
damn, I
dumb.
don't know. Yeah,
It's
like
dumb. It should just be
how do you
generic,
how do you
but
analyze this? Because this is a similar thing for me too, where it's like, hmm,
like it's
I
generic
feel
stuff,
like
and it should just be like common brain knowledge. But well, here we are, I guess.
no, but I get what you mean because it's like it's the mentality of like, well, I if I have free time and I'm not doing anything productive, it's like I feel like I'm wasting time. But then at the same time, it's like, well, if I have the free time to at least consider, then maybe taking it easy every now and then isn't a bad thing.
No, honestly, it's really crazy. Like it shouldn't be so hard to figure out.
But it's like in this economy too, it's like I'm always thinking about how do I improve my current situation.
Yeah, yeah. There's always something to be done, but I don't know, man. It's one of those life lessons you got to teach yourself by, unfortunately, pain. It's definitely it's pain learning on that stuff because you
I guess
never.
my
Yeah, sorry.
that's something I'd always say is that like at a certain point you could always like there's a certain amount of money that you'll like, and I guess any human will make where they're like no matter what I'm making at a certain point I'm like, well, I guess I'll figure out my time is worth more than that, or like it's the balance of that, I guess. I don't really know if I worded it properly,
No,
but
I
it's
think
like,
that's good.
when you go to like, yeah, you do a job, whatever it is. It's like it's the balance of, well, I'm making money and I like doing this, or I don't like doing this, but I make a lot of money, or I don't make much, but I like it. And it's like it's figuring out how are you mentally like sane throughout your life. Where it's like,
Right.
okay, I understand paying for bills is important, chat. And again, sometimes you have to do a job you don't want to do to get to the next stepping stone in your life. But hey, what is that balance for you? I mean, everyone's different. It's like how some people want to eat the same lunch over and over again in a row, and some people swap every now and then. It's like everyone has a specific balance of what makes their mental sanity work.
Right. And honestly, like bringing up the note of jobs and everything, like everybody's limits are different. Like, what is your like straw that broke the camel's back? It may be completely different for somebody else, and that's a weird one to learn because you really do think for the longest time. I think this is just one of those self interest things of like you find yourself to be kind of the end all be all on certain answers. What is your straw that breaks the back, right? Like for me, I think you saw this with me even, because
It's like annoying
deep
management,
dive
I
lore
think,
here. We
personally.
used to work together.
Oh my god! Wait, you mean before we became content creators?
Even then,
Oh my God! Wait, this is new and exclusive lore that no one has heard before.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's almost as if like this is definitely new information. Wow.
We mention this every stream.
Nah.
No, but yeah, like personally for me, it's like before you get back to what you were saying, is that like yeah, the straw that broke the camel back in terms of jobs at least is normally like it's annoying management. It's like if once I okay, I know going to job like to work is supposed to be a job, but like when it becomes a chore and you're dreading actually showing up and clocking in, it's already a wrap.
No, honestly, it definitely is. If you hate your job, you definitely that's just it. Like that should be your key. That should be your key. I gotta get out of here.
But
Because
again, chat, it's the same limit of like, well, if you're making enough money and the money you get at the end of the 2 weeks counters out the hatred you have for the job, then in that case, hey, that ratio is working for you.
in
But
most
sometimes it's
cases,
like, no matter what you pay me, I do not want to deal with XYZ managers. This bozo doesn't listen no matter what I tell him. And like, we can't like if there's some toxic shit where you really can't get through it, then there is a certain amount of money you could pay people where no like you don't want to deal with a certain person or a type of people. So it's always on a like an ear to ear basis or like play by play type of speak. Where it's like I don't know. It's like how do y'all feel, chat? Also, I'm on Minecraft now. Do you have a world open or
yeah, the world
are you
is
on
open,
some
and I
creative shit?
had invited you, but I will do it one more time.
I'm joining. I didn't see the invite.
How dare you!
I'm joining myself.
Okay, all right, whatever you say, man.
I'm spawning in like Tojo in was it JJK season 2 through the portal just upside down. He's like, "Hey, I'm back."
I honestly I completely forgot about that, but yeah.
Tojo, Goto. What was Megumi's dad's name?
Uh, I think it was Toji.
Toji. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If there's one thing that what's the writer's name? Is it Geto? I think it's Geto. If there's one thing that I think Geto could have probably got done a little bit better, having more unique names would have been one of them. Like the unique name lack was fucking dog water. It was fucking shit.
Wait. Geto is one of the characters in the shit. Wait. The author's name is Gege Akutami.
My bad, thank you, because I got it wrong and I wasn't sure. But you know, point still stands. Couldn't fucking remember. I genuinely like. I look at the series and other than what, like maybe Yuji. And I know it's probably a little basic bitch to be like, oh yeah, of course you remember Yuji. But like also, I only really remember Yuji.
If he was renamed to Eugene and then Gojo was renamed to like
Carl?
Jeremy or something, then I'd remember.
What
You
about
know, Jeremy with the 6 eyes.
oh dude, I love Jeremy with the 6 eyes. Yo, this man has carrots. He's trying to steal from my garden. Can't be doing that. I need those carrots. This is how I'll feed my family. Meanwhile, he's just looking at me like I was going to feed my.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh. Okay.
Mr. Gaming.
Yeah.
Before I begin this hunt looking for you on Minecraft, I'm gonna actually hide in this house real quick. But I gotta ask you. I assume you have not voted for the Anime Award, so I want to ask you your personal pick of Anime of the Year. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna read you the nominations.
I'm probably not the best help on this one, but sure.
No, don't worry, bro.
Okay. All right.
All right. Let me get this tab pulled up. It's like I just finished voting, so I have anime on the brain, so I felt I might as well ask you.
No, that's fair.
So the anime of the year nominations, for a most part, these are shows or mangas you've seen, which is why I'm asking you. This is
Oh,
not like some tricky situation shit.
okay. All right. I'll take your word
I'll
for it.
tell you what I voted for at the end, but the nominations for this year, the 2025 Crunchyroll Awards, is Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Frieren, Kaiju Number 8, Solo Leveling, or The Apothecary Diaries.
So I definitely haven't seen Apothecary Diaries, I'll say that much, but otherwise I've seen, I think, everybody on that list.
Yeah, I was telling chat the same thing.
Yeah. I think Free Run. Probably.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I think Free Run did it probably. Well, here's the thing: is like I would say
Base pick.
Delicious. I would say Delicious, but I think Delicious is like a really good Seinfeld, whereas like Free Run, and it's not to say one should be devalued. I just think that Free Run did it better because it's hard to make a really good adventure show, whereas like most funny shit is really easy. Like funny is like the key ingredient to like monkey brain human every single time. So like I would say it's always easier to make a comedy than it is to make a tragedy or to make a adventure show. You have to like really nail that shit to make it worthy.
Okay. I that's a fire take, actually. No pun intended, but
Arr,
no, I was telling chat, like, again, so personally, I was going back and forth between Don and Freeren.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be mad if Kaiju number 8 won or Delicious in Dungeon. Like, that shit would be crazy. Like, that's
No, honestly, I would be I wouldn't say I would be mad if it were Kaiju, but I don't think that one was that good. It was good.
well, okay. As anime of the year, I don't think Kaiju personally deserves it, but I think and
That's exactly my point.
of, like,
Yeah.
character design or best animation, it had some good like fights, and the Kaiju designs were pretty fire.
No, honestly, like it had good animated fights. I thought the main character was pretty fucking funny. I thought most of what they presented was overall really good. It just like I would rank that as a lower ranked comedy. And like I just got done saying, comedy is the easy bread and butter. If you fuck a comedy up, you're really dropping.
Okay, Mr. FC. I'm gonna bring you the best comedy tab real quick. I'm gonna let you know the nominations.
Okay.
We got Delicious in Dungeon, Konosuba season 3, Mashal, whatever season the newest one was. My Dear Friend Nokotan, Ranma 1/2, and Spy Family season 2. What are you going with?
Spy Family was in that?
Dude, Spy Family is one of the silliest, billiest shows of all time.
No. I gotta be honest on that one.
I'll tell you what I voted for after you say it, but
okay. I mean that's fair. One more time,
Delicious
run the
in
nominees.
Dungeon, Delicious in Dungeon, Konosuba, Mashal, I think season 3, season 2. My Dear Friend Nokotan, Ranma 1/2, or Spy X Family.
So based off the knowledge that I have, I would have to give it to either to Delicious in Dungeon or Ranma, just based off of what I know. I have not seen the Deer Show, so I don't know anything really about the Deer Show. It's could trash. Be. Oh well,
it's trash.
I'll take your word for it because you usually know comedies pretty well.
It's unfortunately trash.
Sad. But
yeah, no.
Also,
Ranma and Delicious in Dungeon is not bad picks. I was telling chat, for me, I was in between those two and then Konosuba, because that shit made me laugh each episode we watched it.
Konosuba was really good, honestly. I think in this case, what's fresh in my head right now is Ranma and Delicious, but this may be a hot take. I don't really know right now, but I my illusion of Mashal has gone. I really do not care for Mashal all that much. It was good, and then it got stale as fuck very quickly.
No, I get you. I get you. Again, like I don't want to completely shit on Mashle. I appreciate what it did or what it's doing, but it's really like the intersection of like Harry Potter X One Punch Man X Black Clover, where it's like I've seen it all before, and the comedy isn't necessarily written good enough for it to be new information for me. I think there are some jokes that are written pretty well in Mashle, but for it to be a best comedy of the year,
It's
eh,
just not.
it personally it didn't make the cut for me. Like
It's
Konosuba
just not it.
undeniably is written better. The
Yeah.
Delicious in Dungeon written better in terms of jokes, comedy. I think even Ranma does it. Spy Family I think is a little like PC PG-ified, where I'm like, eh. And then My Dear Friend Nokotan was just buns. Like, bro, yeah, no, okay. So you had a good choice.
I
I
didn't
ended up voting for
honestly.
Konosuba though, personally.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't honestly even realize that Spy Family would be considered comedy outright. Like, I know it had some haha funnies, but I didn't really think it was ever like haha funny. I thought it was just kind of like cutesy bullshit tossed in there occasionally to be like, see, we can be funny too. Not this is funny.
Ah, yes. No, I get you.
I don't agree with that one. That's a weird place for that show to be. But
All right, but I got one more category to ask you, but I'm gonna do that after I hit the bathroom. So one sec, I'll be right back.
okay, all right, fair enough. Have fun. Don't die. All right, chat. Now that he has left, it is time to talk absolute shit on him. Let's go ahead and talk about the fact that his piss stinks. I know, disgusting, gross, real-time caught in 4K. You would never believe it, but if you'd actually looked up the article, Spy N64 smells like piss. Yeah, it's literally right there. It's all in broad English. It's literally, does Bruno Mars is piss man? And actually, in the crazy fact of this, in the subject line, it literally says yes, in all caps. You never guess. Again, you'd never guess. Honestly, I hope his chat is ratting my ass out for this one. I really do. I thought that was pretty funny. That was a good bit. But no, honestly, I hope everyone's having a good night. I do. I really do. Hope you all been enjoying yourselves and having a good time. And I know the Minecraft can typically be a little bit slower paced as a whole, but I don't know. Like I've really this is definitely one of those games I come back to in like a blue moon that I just love just kind of grinding out for the sake of just grinding it out, you know? It's dumb. It's not the hardest game ever. It can be hard, yeah, but like that's a secondary story. So, oh, he's back, chat. Don't talk any more shit.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
You're doing work in the background while listening to y'all bicker. Nice. That is the ideal method. Anymore, I usually put on like a stream from like Lobos Jr. or like Distortion 2, and I literally put that shit on to pass out to. I never find it an insult when people say, "Hey, I just listen to your shit to go to bed," because like that's what I've always done.
Bro, being active on the second tab is a blessing.
No, honestly, it really like it's kind of crazy. It really is like one of my favorite fucking things to hear from people. Usually speaking,
for real. I mean, like I'll tell my chat too. It's like when they say that, it's not like a insult or anything. It's like, yo, like again, like we will watch Game Grumps back in high school. Like that was the original second monitor content for us. While we would knock out art projects and shit, we would just have Game Grumps playing on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be like Photoshop open for like 3 hours, just listening to an entire playthrough of like Sonic Boom or some shit.
I mean, shit. I still do shit like that. I'll still throw the glumps on out of nowhere and just be like, okay, cool. Well, let me do some housework while I have fucking Dan and Aaron screaming about dumb shit as per usual. I mean, at one point or another, I definitely wanted to be those guys to some extent, at least,
Uh,
because they're just the dudes. They're lads.
the homies Derek and Arnold.
They're all right, folks. I'll see you later. No, honestly,
okay.
oh, my bad.
Real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off from this intriguing memory dump.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
But before I close this tab, I wanted to ask you real quick. You have an option for the final question. Either you want best opening, best main character, or where was it? Best isekai. This is the final one I'll ask you.
Let's do best MC because I think that'd probably be the easiest one for me to determine.
All right, bet. All right, final question of the night, Mr. FC Gaming. The best main character options are
Not Mashal.
Freerin, Kafka Hibeno, the main character of what was that? Kaiju number 8. Yeah, so Freerin, Kaiju number 8 guy. Momo from Dandadan. Okaroon from Dandadan. Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries, or Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling. What are you going with today, Mr. Gaming?
Well, admittedly, I'm really glad to see that Mashal's not on the fucking list at all. Good. Deserved.
The slander is crazy.
I don't know why Sung Jin Woo is on that list, frankly, because it's in a room with. No, but dude, you didn't let me finish my point. I was gonna say it makes no sense because he's always solo. Why would he be on a list with other people? That makes no sense.
Well,
yeah, exactly. He doesn't need to be on there. He's Sung Jin Woo after all. He's so cool. He has this special power. You know what? I know I'm slanderous, but like what I will say about Solo Leveling that I do like is I do like that they didn't give him like the generic fucking twink anime boy moveset of being like the dagger dick. They could have. And yes, he is technically dagger dick still, kind of slightly. But he also does do the arise thing, you know, the arise TM.
I sort of do like how he's like, fuck me fighting. How about I summon the army to fight you instead? And I'll just stand posted up.
Yeah.
And then if we have to do it, we'll run the fisticuffs and then I'll break out the Buster Sword and cut you in half for my next trick.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not my favorite in the world by any measure of the means. I think after a certain point I just got tired with him fucking arising to the occasion. But
I gotta show you some of the fights from season 2. It was actually pretty fire.
All right, fair enough.
I know you read ahead though, so I know you.
Oh, I read the entire fucking. I read all of it, and I regret it. And I know I'm slanderous, but
was crazy. But you read it, so your opinions make sense. But also, okay. Before you say what you're gonna say,
I'm gonna steal this man's carrots.
I want to give you the context of when I was talking to chat. I think Solo Leveling could have ended at season 2, like when he brought his mom back to life and then did the raid. Like he finished the ant raid. I feel like that was like the finale. Where it could have ended there and 2 seasons been wrapped up. He's like, yeah, I don't want to do this extra raid, go back into the video game type of thing.
Right.
But my homies I made along the way, it's like I should go help them. But I brought my mom back, so I don't have to. I have a sister here who loves me, and I could just go to work and date some random girl I meet on the job. It's like he had a perfect life. But like season 2 beyond, they're like, oh, the whole ant thing. He's like, well, I don't. This is all bonus time for me. So again, I know you read beyond that, so I don't know if shit happens where it forces him to be in the mix again.
No, he still just involves himself pretty much. Like that's the through line. Like as all things go with Sung Jin Woo, he just involves himself.
Oh, he's just the
Um,
overglaze. Everyone's like, "Oh, we
wait,
need
what am I
him, so
doing?
please help us."
More or less. I mean, it's pretty much what the fuck was that one anime we watched not too long ago here? Oh, I'm forgetting the name of it right now, but it was the fat bitch isekai. The fucking fat turd gets turned into super hunk because grandpa left him a cheat code.
Oh, we're getting season 2 of that shit.
Oh, god fucking damn it.
You know, I'm calling you the night it drops and we're watching it.
I would prefer you never do that, but okay. All right. I mean, like, I'm not surprised. I'm not
Oh my
surprised you would
god.
do that. It just simply hurts me deeply that you
Dude,
would.
you're the homie. I have to. I have to keep you up to date
I don't
with the
wanna.
latest and greatest.
I don't wanna, Jim. I don't wanna.
Oh, I gotta ask you one more question. This is a bonus time. Double up bonus
Uh-huh.
before I
Uh-huh.
close the
Yeah.
tab.
Okay.
Since I clicked on it and it ended up being that you've seen all of these or most of these, so I'm gonna ask you anyways. Best isekai. The options are okay. This is also a new category. Normally, it's just fantasy anime, but they separated it to fantasy and isekai because there's so many this time. But
Okay.
yeah. So the options are Konosuba again, Mushuko Tensei, ReZero, Shangri-La Frontier, the Suicide Squad Isekai, or the time I got reincarnated as a slime.
I
For
would
best
say
Isekai this season.
time I got reincarnated.
Over Mishuko and Konosuba and ReZero, bro?
Easily.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it's not even competition for me personally. Like, ReZero has been dropping the ball, frankly, for a little bit. Mashuko, honestly, I
But
mean,
they're
think
back
about.
with season
Nope, nope,
3,
nope.
though. That's
Mashuko does
you
not get a
gotta
pass on
watch.
this one. Mashuko got the fucking weirdo
Nah,
arc.
Mishuko does get a pass. That shit came back
Nah,
too.
it didn't come back well enough. Slime,
What?
Slime has always been on top of it. Slime has always been on top
No,
of
that's
it.
not true. Slime has been like a yapathon for like a season and a half.
And which of these
Season
animes had
2,
an entire section focused on erectile dysfunction?
okay, but the one, yeah, Mishuko Tensei, but that's not the season that got nominated. It's the one
Dude, it's
after that.
okay. This happens to 3 out of 5 men.
No, but it's the
3 out of 5
it's the
anime.
no, but
3
it's
out
the
of 5
season
anime
and after that.
experience the ED.
But we're talking about the other two fifths, bro. He got it solved. This is the shit where you know he goes on the journey to recover his mother and then come back with depression.
Honestly, like, here's the thing. I don't think this is. I would personally say this is like some Dark Souls tiering right now. All right.
Which is crazy. I'm gonna let you know now. I'm riding for Mishuko and I voted for Konosuba again for best isekai. So
do I have an axe? I do have an axe. Whoa. But no. When I talk about this right now, like, keep in mind, I'm not putting this on a tier list of like, oh my god, these other ones are ass. I'm just simply talking from like a tier list of like treating it like it's a Soulsborne series. Something's gotta be the least favorite, and unfortunately, something's gotta be the least favorite. I would personally say, though, like, of overall enjoyment, same way I rate food, if I can enjoy it immediately without having to think about it too hard, it's immediately a top tier. So for me, like, Mashuko, it's pretty good. First couple of episodes are really damn good, but, like, I don't know, like, it does have its slog. But you put Slime in front of me? I don't know, man. Like, Slime's prime time for the most part. Like, Slime has some really good gets. I mean, I think one of my favorite things that Slime does is they do what Overlord does with, like, the really shitty fucking characters, where they, like, have, like, the super gets on, like, the worst characters ever. Now granted, Overlord's not a great example anymore because they kind of dropped off like fucking crazy, but
no, but I get what you mean. Actually, okay.
yeah. Like, I don't hate any of these. I love all of them. I really do.
Right. Yeah, it's like picking for the final, like the best of the best. But it's like okay, at least for me, what I'm like, so I know you haven't seen ReZero season 3, and you didn't read it either, so I guess you don't know what happens for that. But as much ass as 2 was, 3 really came back, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Season 3 really put ReZero back on the map. As like dramatic as that is,
Yeah.
I feel like your tune would personally change if you saw it.
And
But I
honestly,
got
I'll
but
leave
I'll
room for
catch you
that.
up. I'll
I'll
catch you up
leave room
whenever
for
you're ready.
that.
But again, it's like I'm not gonna judge you off of what you picked because it was a very solid choice regardless. It's like slime is fire.
Slime is definitely, like, I think I can turn my brain off, like, entirely with slime and have a great time, but also if I'm activating my brain, I'm having a great time, because, like, I do personally really fucking enjoy when his armies get the fucking gets on these, like, super ultra fucking, like, racist, like, against other species people. Like, I enjoy that shit a lot. Like, that's a huge get. I love that shit. And like even when he has like his moral dilemma of being like, you know what, do I go full do I go full evil, or like how far do I take evil on this note? Like is it considered evil against these people? I
And
like
I
that shit a
see,
lot.
like that's a positive and detriment that I think about Rimuru is that it's realistic in terms of, yeah, like what you said, where he's a demon lord now in the context of the season we're watching,
Yeah,
but then he doesn't know how to act like it. He's always asking for, and again, he has a council to ask advice for, but then it's like his council will flame him. They're like, no, you fucking bozo. It's like, or the other demon lords will talk to him on some chill shit.
right,
Well, they'll be like, oh yeah, I know you personally don't want to be a dickhead, but it's easier to command force and have people trust you if you seem like you're confident in what you're doing.
right. And
Or certain things like that where I'm like, oh, that's sort of funny.
like I think I enjoy that better. I think I enjoy that better than what Overlord does, because Overlord, he really just does flip a switch and he's just like perfect. Like, I guess to be fair, they kind of write into the lore more or less. Like he's got like enhanced biology that just makes him dickhead. Or like, you know, like
See,
a part of
Overlord.
him being a lich is that he just already knows how to be dickhead, I guess. But
Yeah,
it
how much of Overlord have you seen, by the way?
up to the
Or
dragon
read?
pissing. I saw everything up until the point about the dragon pissing, and I kid you not, and I, I, hang on, I gotta turn on close up cam for this one, because this is important.
Uh-oh.
Hey Chad, how you doing
Uh-oh.
tonight? So
You want to hear about a dragon pissing?
I was high off my fucking shit that night. I was high off my shit that night. I kid you not. I was so high, and I put on Overlord, and I was having a great night and everything. And then I wake up, right? It's probably
With
about
a
maybe
pissing fetish.
probably about 1:30 in the morning that I wake up, and it's the goddamn episode. It's a goddamn episode with the pissing dragon, and I wake up to see this motherfucker pissing. I wake up to see this motherfucker pissing. So that's when I stopped. That's when I
Bro,
stopped.
that's the skill check. You're supposed to survive through that and then
No, I'm
keep going.
sorry. I'm sorry. Have you woken up in a fucking cold sweat watching a dragon piss?
Yeah, once or twice.
Oh, you should get that checked out.
Yeah, we checked the dragon. She stopped pissing.
I turned off cam, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy with you.
Oh my god, bro. Hey man, it is what it is.
Yeah, I guess so. And what it is pissing. Oh, god damn it, my
Pee.
legs. My legs!
Oh, I need to sell these papers to make me legs work again.
No, nobody cares.
Oh, get off the road, no more. Oh, my
Please,
legs.
sir, please. I need my legs to work. I need these 3 pence to make it all better. Oh my god, it's awful. So fucking dumb.
All right, wait. Let me get my gear back on.
Okay, alright.
Equipped for the mission.
Oh, whoops, I almost rode the spider instead. That would have been crazy. Man, I miss Carl. I know Carl betrayed me in broad daylight, but I still miss him. I think Carl and I would have been best friends.
LFC, bro. He's simping for Carl. That's crazy, gang. Could never be me.
You may never simp for anybody, but nobody will simp for you.
But you will never simp again. I just like cast the lightning.
I guess at that point you'd just be Ace, wouldn't you?
Well.
Eh.
Well, you're not wrong.
No, I'm not.
But I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, it's up to you. I guess that's kind of the through line right now. Damn, you can make a cherry boat? Dude, we gotta find the cherry blossom. There is a cherry blossom somewhere in this game.
A what?
A cherry blossom! A blossom that is cherry flavored.
Oh!
It is son cherry.
A Sakura Blossom Desu. I get you now.
Shut the
Wait, do you know how to put up your shield with the mouse and keyboard? I'm getting confused by these
crouch.
fucking skeletons.
Crouch.
Huh.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah. That is what the villager sound makes. Huh. I made meat. My favorite. I probably need more than that. Hopefully this spawner I'm trying to make actually goes well. Hopefully. Oh. So far so good. It could be worse. Excuse... Oh, that poor guy! He was having such a bad day! Oh, I just saw a fucking Enderman just getting zip-zop zooped all around because they're allergic to rain. Poor dude. Having the worst day. There we go. Should be good. Actually, you know what I could probably do is I could probably just send myself right up the... Oh. Well. Oh, hopefully he's okay. You know what I just realized that's dangerous about this? There's something at the top of this. This is gonna suck. Well, good news. Jumping 3 times in a row in the same spot did not eventually lead to my death. So, yay for that much. Hang on, chat. Let me re-invite him. No, that's not true. Weird. Okay, don't know what happened, but surely he'll be joining back in a minute. Hopefully. Alright, there we go. That's full. Awesome.
Oh, so OBS blew up. My stream like crashed. I'm gonna be right back. I'll call you in like 5 minutes.
Oh, shit. Yeah, definitely, dude. I am so sorry that happened. Yeah, talk to you in a minute.
Bro, I'm crying in real time. Ah.
I mean, that's completely fair. I too would cry. Well, that's unfortunate. He uses OBS too. Yeah, I also use OBS. It gets the job done. It gets the job done, you know. Oh, well, fuck me. My bones! That was so dumb. I literally... Ah, man, I can't believe I hit the Penny Parker. Wait, no, not Penny Parker. It's not Penny Parker. What is her name? Gwen? Gwen Stacy? Yeah, I hit the Gwen Stacy. There we go. Oh my god, all my items got spread out. How do I get a stream overlay? Like Steamlabs? You just get Steamlabs in this case. So you literally just go in, install Steamlabs, and after you've installed Steamlabs, it's not terribly a lot of work. You just kind of get it, and they usually have a whole bunch of tutorial stuff that you can use, which is kind of cool. So you can literally just follow along with like most of their tutorials, and that is the easiest way to make Steamlabs work. Yeah. Put this stuff back on. Take the ladders on down. I capped off the top there. Alright, go ahead and build myself right back on up. Cool. Alright, grand scheme of things could have been worse, but, well, never mind. It was actually still pretty bad. Regardless, I'm going to need this tower. You're asking because you were streaming Gungeon not too long ago? That's completely... Yeah. In this case, when it comes to Streamlabs, though, you set yourself up with Streamlabs. Tell you what, let me make myself safe real quickly here. Actually, never mind. There's not really a good way for me to show off Streamlabs. But in this case, you really do just download Streamlabs, you put it on, and once you have it functioning, honestly, like, that's... It really is genuinely, like, so much easier once you just do it. Like, literally just look it up and you will be able to do it, like, in most cases. That's kind of the good news, is they definitely made it very, like, I am terribly, terribly not tech savvy, but they made that very functional for, like, just about anybody and everybody. Go. Accidentally placing blocks in the wrong spot. Yeah, I've somehow got OBS to work, then you can do Streamlabs. OBS and Streamlabs functioning together. OBS, I would say, is the harder part. By a long shot. Like, OBS is definitely the harder one. Once you're able to get OBS at a functional point, then Streamlabs just can follow in pretty damn easily behind it. Probably the hardest thing to do is get, like, widgets and whatnot all properly set up. But most of them luckily have tutorials attached to them. So I would also tell you, in this case, Night Slash, and this is something that, like, you may have already done, but look it up. Look up YouTube tutorials for most of that setup stuff. The good news is, like, there's a lot of people out there who have done tutorializations of the basics. It's, for the most part, how I learned. You have any difficulties with the Discord server? Not a lot, no. In this case, do you mean, like, general technical issues, or, like, social, like, hey, we got a goofy goober in this Discord? Because either way, I would tell you no, but for different reasons. Either, really. So tech-wise, not really, no. Tech is, again, it's easy enough to figure it out. but the hard part is mostly just figuring it out. Once you know like your baseline of getting all the tech stuff set up, the rest of it just kind of comes. And you don't even need like a fancy Discord off the bat. Mine was not fancy at all. Mine still really frankly isn't all that fancy. So there's that. As for the social side, my biggest thing that I would tell anybody, and it's the same thing that I kind of always try to exude myself, is that if you want your Discord to not really have a whole lot of toxic anything in it, just make sure you put that into the world and keep up on your rules. You know, if you have a rule saying, hey, no dickheads in the Discord, then keep that word firm. Which, yeah, that might mean you have to kick or ban some people, but in most cases, I would say that's typically worth the effort of doing it. So. Shit, how did I miss a row like this? My legs. Oh, hey, Kingdom. You're pretty behind. You just reached the part about dragon pissing, and all you can say is you've never played Drakengard 3. Oh, yeah, I guess Drakengard 3 did have dragon pissing, didn't it? Yeah. That sure was a concept. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I guess at this point I can just break myself down this way, right? Kind of a bit of extra work to make this work, but whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna have to come back up here regardless, but I would argue right now it's probably easier to do it this way just because of the circumstances. Did I have any? Okay, cool. Still have some carrots. I should probably eat a carrot. There we go. Oh, how the fuck did I... So I think I've already decided at this point. I think I know what I'm gonna use for, like, going to bed tonight kind of energy. I think I'm gonna watch a, Oh, bye.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, I've returned. I think so. I should be live.
Okay, well, hopefully.
I
Here,
mean, my
let
shit's
me...
self-destructing tonight. Worst case is I just have fun and we keep going.
No, that's okay, dude. If we really need to, and, like, in all seriousness, I mean, I know we've been going for more or less an hour and a half, roughly. I know that's a short one than usual, but I don't want to have progress, you know, not be on cam for you too, because this is, you know, this is your adventure, right? This is your official first time getting the full playthrough on Minecrafto.
Broski, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
I
think
gotta
I
make
just
it
have
special.
I think OBS is tweaking out, so
At least a
I'm
little bit.
gonna end stream and go live again, and I think it'll be real.
Okay, I
I
believe
think I
you.
went live too soon. Like YouTube was buffering when I started, because yeah, I just turned off my computer on and off again, and everything seems to be working again.
Yeah.
To be real, I'm not gonna lie, chat. It is my fault. I explained it to my side of the chat before I called you, but basically, I can't be mad. I was on some goblin shit, and over the weekend, Friday night, I hooked up the laptop to the TV in the living room, and I was watching like anime, playing games and shit. But you know, I was sleeping on the couch like some goblin shit. And
Yeah.
I finally moved my computer back to my room today, like the studio, to like record and start streaming again. but I didn't like turn my computer on and off. So it has been on for like the last 4 days, just doing shit.
Oh, do it.
So
I feel
to be
bad.
real, yeah, no, I
Hey, your
have
poor
been putting it
computer.
through its. Yeah, yeah. This should need an
Dude,
inhaler or
yeah, no,
something.
definitely. Goblin shit, you need a goblin slayer.
So it's like I'm not blaming it for short circuiting now. But no,
Damn,
I'm going
dude.
live again.
Computer's looking just like that fucking poor clerk girl.
Well,
Yeah,
it's like you're not wrong.
yeah.
All right, chat. I think we're live once more.
I didn't care for
Um,
Goblin Slayer.
did you ever see season 2?
No, and I really don't care to do that either. I
Season
just
2 wasn't that bad.
I'm sure it
Season 2 wasn't that
wasn't.
bad. I think it was
It
an improvement. Okay, I say improvement very lightly because it was less budget, less animation, but more story. So if that it depends what you care for.
I mean, I'm glad for more story and everything. I don't know, like it felt like Edge, and
Season 1 felt like bait because of like the first few episodes, like doing the little like the goblin dance type shit.
yes, the Goblin Dance. That's what we call it.
Yeah, dude. Hey, if you've
Yeah.
seen Goblin Slayer, you know if you know. But
You got to keep it within YouTube's regulations, of course, naturally, which is understandable. Like no shit, but it's
but
just yeah.
it's like like
The
if you got turned off
Goblin
from that
Dance.
shit, I wouldn't be like upset. Like that makes sense. That's a sort of a fucked up thing to happen.
It is, but honestly, it was less about it being fucked up and more about
But
it. It just
it
felt
was
out of
realism.
pocket.
Nah, I felt it was realism, sort of like on some Don shit, where people were dropping Don when episode 1 dropped because the aliens were on some weirdo timing. And it's like, I get that
Yeah,
the scene makes you uncomfortable, but that's the point. It's like the aliens aren't supposed to be your best friend. You're not supposed to vote for them. They're not good characters. They
yeah.
pulled up to do some weirdo shit.
They're not here to
So,
pull a 4 kids. We're here to just collect your socks. Yeah, we
and
need
it's like,
socks for our planet. We have bare feet only.
we will
Coco
extract your
just perked
feet
up.
without your discretion. Everyone gets their like shoes taken off.
We're here to tickle your toesies.
No, yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that, for sure. It just,
It's
I
like
don't
I
know,
guess the
like,
point of the story, you're supposed to like if you don't feel anything, then the art is not hitting you. Is the point of the conversation. But I also understand at the same time it triggered you.
just, your Discord just bopped in and out.
Am I bopping in and out, chat?
Yeah, you bopped in and out.
That's not real. Oh fuck. Well, whatever
Yeah,
I was
sorry
saying
about that.
wasn't that important. I'll just
It's okay.
keep
It is what
pushing.
it is.
Dude, I felt like I was boy genius, but it's cool.
I'm sure you were, and honestly, cool. But unfortunately, Discord thought no.
Why Discord?
Why?
Dude, this is crazy. The built-in program ready to counteract Spy and 64 logic is crazy.
Damn, dude, censorship goes a long way.
Oh. Yo, I'm fucking this village up. I'm doing a net deficit to this village. I feel so bad.
Why are you fucking it up then?
It's not on purpose.
Are you just robbing them blind because you yourself are blind and robbed?
Yes, no?
Oh, okay, then I forgive you.
It worked.
Whew. Oh boy, it got a little spicy there.
The zombinos. Get off. Get off. Oh, what's up, Anthony? How you doing? Hope you have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you.
There we go.
Hope you have a good Monday. I don't know what you're up to today, but keep it P, as they say. Keep it positive. Keep it pushing. Keep it Productive. Ooh, 3 P's.
Wow. Okay. Fancy words today.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Finally back up to date. Nice, Kingdom. Nice. Hope you enjoyed the dragon pissing.
Oh, we're back on the dragon pissing?
Yeah, he was a bit delayed on the stream, but he's caught up now.
Okay.
Is our
Also an Overlord fan or just of dragon pissing?
neither. He was just behind and he was catching up to Dragon Piss.
Okay, got you.
So, yeah. Go an infinite source of water. Yippee. I should probably make more buckets if I'm going to do this. This is going to be tedious. Yeah, this is going to be tedious as fuck.
I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life.
Oh, it's a creeper. Whoops. Oh. Oh, god damn it.
Wait, today's not Wednesday, right?
No, it's definitely Monday.
Because Anthony replied, he said, not much. Chilling this Wednesday at the library.
Maybe that's him saying that that's his weekend plans?
Wait, chat. Okay, double take. When is Wednesday on the weekend?
It's Wednesday on the weekend? I mean, I guess
So
it's
that was his weekend plans.
My bad.
The
I
world
meant
is collapsing in on itself. It's over.
My bad. I meant future plans.
See, it's crazy. I knew what you meant, but I had to play into it.
Yeah, I know. I figured that was your bit. And here we are. I hope you feel.
Dude, don't
I
worry.
hope you feel
soundboard
good.
Operating on my end, it was pretty solid, I think.
You know what? I believe you. I believe that was a great soundboard. Shame I didn't hear it.
See, that's something I've been trying to work on is the Ganondorf laugh and the Tom and Jerry yell. Like whenever Tom would get like an anvil or like a piano dropped on his tail.
The fucking
like the like that shit.
No, it's too much.
I can't get my voice to hit the correct pitch. It's
That's
so
okay.
annoying.
I personally wouldn't recommend it anyways, because if you're really doing that, that's not only pain and anguish, that's also pain and anguish on the audience too.
Dude, I think it would be so funny to do just on the spot. Just like peek
is that
the
a
mic and
creeper
just...
horse? What? Ender horse?
Oh, what's up, Nice Slash here from Fire's Chat? Yo, what's up? Oh god, I'm getting jumped. Oh god.
Stop getting jumped. You know better.
Dude. But you're right.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna go get my shit back.
Ugh. Isn't that just a black horse? Excuse me, this is Steven? Ow, fucking goddamn it. Who invited this? Who invited Tober? I forgot who I saw the other day that had the name Topher. I'm blanking. Yep, Topher. Oh, I remember who it is. So you remember the scrawny ass kid, Eric from That 70s Show?
Yeah.
His real life name is Topher.
Oh, zombie baby bitch. Really?
Yup. God damn it! I added carrots to the compost pile. That's dumb. Yeah, I gotta say, interesting name. I've never heard that one before.
Nah, that shit is...
Like, I've heard some interesting names before, but, like, in terms of, like... well, in all seriousness, in terms of, like, scrawny white kid, I really did not expect Eric to be Topher. That was a different one.
Like a Narnia name. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It does. It sounds like Mr. Tums. Was it Mr. Tums or was it like Mr. Thompson? Something like that.
Yeah, it was Mr. Mr. Tums. No, yeah, Mr. Tumness or some Tubness or some shit.
Mr. Tetanus?
I haven't seen that movie in a Mr. Tetanus. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
about
Mr.
right.
Tetanus.
Get down, Mr. Tetanus.
Wasn't I going to save Spy on 64 this stream? Kind of. It's been a little hard, though, I'm not going to lie to you. Also, partially because I'm not trying.
Oh, are we doing the rescue mission? I can come find you.
Up to you. I would honestly say, like, we don't have to worry about
Yeah,
rescue mission right now.
Let's do it. I'll come. I'll rescue myself, chat. Let's do it. I'm feeling up to it tonight.
Yeah, man, come home. I miss you!
Use a flashlight, Anthony. I really wish I had a flashlight on me. I'm not gonna lie, Gango.
Why a flashlight?
So I can see where I'm going.
Oh, that's a good idea. Dang, wish I thought of that.
Whole silly Billy.
Alright, well I made this way too big.
And then I think I know the direction back home, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I've been pleading ignorance until now.
How's it right
but
here?
I think if I really tried, I could make it home.
Too many.
Chat, if I'm gonna be real with you, right? My geography sense tells me from the way we spawned in, I think we gotta go that way.
I'm just gonna make this lazy, yeah. Is this a mob farm? This is a mob farm, yeah.
I don't know if it's true. But we're gonna go. I'm gonna get my army equipped up.
Close, but not quite.
One more. So when Big FC runs into us again, we can show him how much progress we made. We suited up with a full set of armor today, chat. We decked out. Let's go.
I know it's a lazy ass mob farm, but like I'm.
Oh, my feet!
The feet?
What
about feet?
I immediately broke my feet.
Oh, why'd you do that? I'm gonna be honest with you. Of all the choices you could have made today, breaking the feet, Coco would be very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Get out of here. No, yeah, I've been abolished in the village. I have to go back.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I think my respawn is here, so if I die, I'll just end up back here. But in theory, I won't die again, and I'll join up with the homie, Mr. Carius, and we will be further on our journey towards slaying the Ender Dragon.
How did every other ladder end up on the wall? What the hell?
Sounds suspicious.
Yeah, it is. But, like, not for particular reasons, just weird physics bullshit. I guess I could just steal parts of the sea. Yeah, you know what? That's right there. And I can do that. Okay, cool. Alright. Damn, I really wish I had more than 2 buckets.
Hey, yo, Anthony, you said the free toes. Where are you finding them at? I know a friend who would be interested.
Yummy, yummy.
This would be really crazy if I ran the wrong direction and then I lose it all, chat.
I know it's so fucking lazy doing this, but whatever. I'm just gonna do this. I don't care. I forget if it needs a ledge inside the mob spawner. I'm gonna assume
I
no.
see your pillar. I see your lava pillar. Oh my god, I found you.
Oh, you found me.
Chat, it's real. We're coming home. Yes.
Q.
Look at the sun.
Q Whitebeard saying it's real. Can we get much higher?
Uh-oh.
Oh. I almost fell to my death. That would have been dumb.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button.
I really need more than 2 buckets. This is just not very efficient.
What do I plan on doing on Minecraft, Anthony? Well, I plan on beating the game. I want to slay the dragon and become the champ of build world.
Yeah, me too. But like, also,
So far, I've been sort of like a net deficit to the team. So we're trying to come back from that.
here.
I found the pillar of light.
Okay,
So I'm gonna
all
go
right. You're
south
probably
of there,
close.
and I should
3,
see you on my
4,
screen
5,
eventually.
6, 7, 8. All right, it moves 8 blocks. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was way off on my count. I made these way too long. There we go. Well, fuck. Ah, that's okay. All right, whatever. No, I did not stuff any extra iron in here. That would have been convenient, but whatever. That's fine. Get some tough, some sand, sure. Really treating myself today. So, admittedly, Spy, if you followed the lava pillar by the side of the water, you might have also
Hey, what's
noticed
up?
that there was a large thing in the sky, too. Possibly? A
Oh,
large
you mean
structure?
the trees?
No, there's a large structure
Is that
made of...
stone thingy?
Yeah, it would be made of stone, yeah.
It looks like a tree, but it's a stone thingy.
Yeah, it's a tree stone thingy. Yeah. Try that. Try that on for size.
That looks like something out of what's this shit called? Toontown, where they're gonna like the little salarymen are gonna pop out and jump me.
It's possible. It's possible they may do such a thing. But in this one case, I would say no. Probably, you're probably safe this one time.
Okay, bet.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I should probably do to save my ass? I should probably break,
My
like,
brother! I see him!
break
Chat,
this.
he's real!
Yeah, break this real quickly. That way I don't immediately get fucked.
Oh shit. Yo, wait a minute. Yo, Chat, he's been making progress.
Yeah, yeah, I've been a little bit busy. A little bit busy.
Oh shit. There's a stone thing over there. I don't even know what that is. Let me go look.
How the fuck did I go all the way up and not get the second bucket of water?
Man, I got some carrots right there chilling. Yeah, might as well. Nom 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 nom. Alright, what is this thing? Oh, this was already here. He didn't build that.
1,
I was giving him
2,
credit for
3,
nothing.
5, 6, 7, 8. No, I built it.
A brewing stand? No.
I built it. It's all me. I did these things.
Whoa, the villagers are kissing
1,
in broad
2,
daylight.
3,
Whoa, they just had
4,
a kid.
5, 6,
Oh
7,
shit.
8. Oh damn!
Hey
They're
yo.
good for them. Good for
In
them.
broad day.
Nah, man.
Right
Good.
by the cabbage patch. No, that see, chat, it's true. Kids come from the cabbage patch field.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't believe I just witnessed that in real time.
I bet that was very traumatic for you.
Dude, yeah. I don't know if I can go to sleep tonight.
Oh, that sounds like a you problem. It's crazy. Excuse me. Get the fuck away from me. I just wanted my sticks! Fucking bastard. These fucking bastards. Nothing like not being able to hop in the water anymore without my safety being immediately at risk. Oh, hey, now your safety's at risk. Yeah, you got to go down and under, bud.
Oh.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Well, best of luck. You can do it. I believe in you. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna eat this carrot while watching.
Oh, this is to spawn in monsters to kill themselves, right?
Yeah, pretty much. The Harikiris.
Ah, yes, very nice.
Also known as the snack that does not smile back. Oh.
Goldfish?
Kind of weird that you can breed villagers. It is kind of weird that you can breed villagers. Yeah. Not the most comfortable thing in the world, but well.
Why is that weird? Isn't that nature? Shouldn't they be able to keep the village going over generations?
Well, let me ask you, do you view the villagers more as sentient beings or as animals? Because, well, there would probably be your answer.
Well,
at the same
if we're gonna
time,
go, how do we play Minecraft?
admittedly, I view the villagers with a little bit more sentience, which is why I find it weird, but yeah.
The little 64 on my shoulder says he doesn't believe you.
That sounds like
you have a chimney down here?
Yeah.
That's cool. Never mind. I believe you.
Yeah, I've been busy. I've been doing cool things this whole time.
Dang.
Right, there we go. Now I have more buckets.
Dang. Yo, chat. Now this is fire.
Yeah, I pivoted.
No pun intended.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. This cow gets to die. Very nice. Yum yum. Alright, there we go. Now I actually have more buckets. Now I don't have to come back down quite as frequently.
Did you have a reason you wanted this hallway to be one by one? I don't want to start digging into a wall and mess up your order of shit.
If it's in one of those mine shaft areas, then no. If it's at the very, very bottom, I would probably say yeah, I probably have a plan for it, and I just haven't gotten to act on it yet.
Sounds a little confusing. I'll just go out of here.
Well, basically what I just got done saying is, hang on. Basically what I just got done saying is, if it's not something that looks like an established structure, then it's probably fine to work on it. If it looks like it's building towards something, probably not. I think that was a bit more clear, but I could be wrong. I'll just come down with you real quick, dude. Okay. Well, you got 2 creepers behind you?
Yeah, I'm gonna just run out of here.
Yeah, good idea. Don't have them attack our cabbages.
Not the cabbages.
Dude, I need those. How do you feel about... Well, never mind. That's a dumb question. I shouldn't have asked you how you feel about cabbages.
Don't even ask it.
Yeah, I literally, as soon as I started seeing the words form in my mouth, that... Yeah.
Yikes.
It had me at like that. Fucking hold it, gotcha.
Chill.
This is always the problem with playing with heights. Is that it's high up, and I'm scared.
I mean, I could understand that.
Yeah, you could. Because it's scary.
But...
Okay, fear factor question.
What's up?
Would you rather deal with a room full of insects at the wazoo, or like a room where basically the floor is just non-existent and it's incredibly high up. Like, not fall through, but like it's essentially the shit out of Game of Thrones, where it's like the whatchamacallit, like the season 2.
Like it looks invisible, like the invisible bridge type of thing.
Not quite. Like, basically there's no floor there except for like a very small ledge, pretty much. So like if you fuck up ever so slightly, you will be falling to your death, kind of energy.
Probably that, to be real.
Yeah, I hate to
I
say
don't
it,
like
but me
bugs.
too. Yeah,
I feel like I could sit still long enough and be really uncomfortable than to sit in a room full of bugs. But I mean, in theory, I get the like, well, if the bugs keep respawning, it's sort of fucked. But I could probably like,
you
okay,
could
it depends.
probably outpace them, but at the same time,
Yeah, outpace is a very good word for that because it's like I don't want to say I'm gonna kill the bugs because I think all nature should live, Chad. Of course, so we don't
that
want PETA coming into the comments here, but I would actually crush all of them.
in almost every single circumstance. Also, yeah, no, you just lied in broad daylight. I caught you a 4K. Let's no.
I
From
only
the
tell the truth twice.
from the man who's joked for years about turning Gus into glue.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I think okay. This is like a half joke, but a sort of real like take on things, bro. I think
Gus should be
little
glue.
homie got like, yeah, he got like a year left, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
He probably
He's
does.
seeming miserable.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, like I don't know if this is too spicy of a talk, but it is a difficulty definitely seeing pets age. But how do you feel about, I guess, helping them out on like their final days?
Yeah, that's like euthanasia, right, or
Yeah,
whatever.
euthanasia, pretty much. Pretty much just sending them on when they're more or less good and ready to do so.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, with animals, it's easier to make the decision because you can't really hear them speak.
Right.
Right? Like, oh, dang. It's like if a vet or a doctor is like, hey, yeah, bro is tweaking out. He can't walk, stand. He's blind. He's deaf. He can't move. He's shitting himself. Yeah, probably you want to take him out of his misery. That makes sense in that context. I feel like that's sort of like you can get behind that. But
Yeah.
again, at the same time, where like people are and I don't want to say selfish, but they're like, oh, dang. Well, if we can still make it, and then we can expend our energy to make sure the animal can at least still function for a little longer because we don't want to let go, then I can also understand that too. So, this is a drawn out answer, but I think it's fine to support it. I think because like, okay, again, chat. Like I make jokes on my side of the channel, where like, again, like my dog, he's like 13, 14 years old. He's about to kick the bucket any day now. His
Yeah,
ass has
he's
been blind
he's
for a
in
minute.
he's in diapers
He's
pretty
a Jack
much.
Russell, so he's like an Energizer Bunny. He got the infinity energy, where he's still gonna be like bumper cars running around town. But if like honestly the joke was like I thought he would be the dog. Instead of getting hit by a car, he would run into a car and like break his neck and kill himself or something. So the fact that he lasted this long, hey, he's on bonus time in my book. And again, these are jokes that, hey, you know, I love the little shit, but he's been a menace to society, and he's been kicking a long time. So in terms of outside analysis, I feel like bro probably got like a year left to his name. Seeing his lack of energy and how much he sleeps, at least how I talk to
Yeah.
like Matt, my bro and my dad on like FaceTime and stuff. They were like, yeah, he's just sleeping all day. They finally had to upgrade him to the diapers and shit. And it's like,
Yeah.
yo, dang, nah, bro is a little old man.
No, definitely. I got to see him the other day, and he definitely, yeah, he really is on old man time at this point right now. And like it's different. It's definitely different, but
Nah, it's such as life. It's such as life.
it
Where like
it is
even
that
like
such a
my
life.
dad was like, oh, yo, we opened the door, and like you know how he used to like run away. He's like he bro is like he turned to a pussy. He's not gonna step outside without knowing left, right, up or down. And it's like
Can't blame him.
he's like,
Yeah, fair.
actually, I'll just stay here where I know I can alive tomorrow.
No, I mean, like, yeah. He's definitely on that pace right now. But
No, so chat. It's random context I gave you all on my stream like a month back or so, but I should be back in town and I'll do a few streams from the dungeon, back from the OG streaming setup towards May. Expect a few streams back in Maryland. I'm gonna be hyped to be back in town.
hey,
But,
there's Skeleton Box. Welcome in the chat. Hope you're doing well tonight.
Chat, I think my parents left up the posters and shit, so the old streaming setup should look exactly the same. I have my lights and some of my mic set up, so it should be about the same too, chat. It's gonna be weird streaming out there again, but we'll be back in town.
There we go. Got some more wood. Get some more wood. Woohoo! Yippee!
Also, chat, I don't want to actually. I should keep this on lockdown for a little longer. I do have a little bit of spicy information, but I don't want to let it go too soon.
Yeah, no, definitely. We can't let them know everything just like that. Otherwise, you'd be like some kind of. Well, no, actually, never mind. A whore pays for it. You become some kind of like you be some kind of slut at that point, man. You can't do that. Yo, I found Carl's brother.
Okay. I'll allude to it. I think I'll allude to it. I'll dabble in the in the darkness.
You fucking slut.
I have to, dude. I have to.
I
You gave me the criteria, and I think I can work around it.
Okay, alright. I swear to God, if
All
Carl's
right,
brother bites
so-
my asshole, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Oh, Carl, get your ass back here! Don't bite his asshole right now. I'm trying to tell a story.
You motherfucker, yo.
Oh, you's a motherfucker, you. No, but in theory, Mr. Karias,
Yeah.
See, I'm double thinking, and you're right.
Mhm,
You're
yeah.
right. I'm analyzing the criteria.
Uh-huh.
I see, I
Yeah.
can't do it. I gotta stay as a innocent Christian girl. I won't dabble today. I won't do
Especially in
it.
my
I'll keep the
Minecraft
secrets
server.
to myself. You're right.
Yeah, you can't be
it's a
doing
Christian
that.
server.
Dude, this is literally my mind. So, Carl, you fucking bastard! You fucking bastard!
Oh, Chad, he's angry.
Dude, he did it again.
Father,
I mean, I
James is
guess
upset again.
Yeah, well, I had to beat him with the stick. I had to be. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed, and also kind
That's
of
his
mad.
Disappointment stick again, chat.
All right, I'm not angry with you. I'm just disappointed. Now put your mouth on my disappointment gun. Go on. You know what you did.
The disappointment stick will only be happy again if you.
I think one of my favorite voices to do is probably Baldi's from Baldi's Basics, because like it's such an easy one to do. You did not just say that. No, I definitely might have just said that. Yeah. But Baldi's Basics actually I think is one of my favorite voices to do. Like doing Baldi is he's fun. He's fun.
Pretty basic.
Yeah, well, yeah, he is pretty basic, but at the same time, it's just got that like. It's got that overly saturated, like, satire to it of, like, sarcasm. Overly saturated satire sarcasm. Yeah. Got that going on. And I like that. I like that a lot.
Get it now.
Oh, this guy's got a harpoon. Oh, my bad. That's a trident. Oh, I got no more trees. This is a disappointment. Alright, fair enough. It's weird how popular that game was. It is weird how popular that game was for sure, but also I could see the why of it. I think it might be a little sacrilegious to say, but I think it kind of falls in the same category that Amnesia fell into, which is that it got popular because streamers made it popular because, well, cause and effect. Like, it's not that it wasn't good, it's more so just that, well, one plays into the other. And
Speaking of Amnesia, have you ever played it?
actually, no, I've never played it, not even once. I
I haven't either.
played.
I saw the trilogy was on Game Pass, so I ended up installing it. But I've only seen like short clips of like PewDiePie or like
Yeah,
other YouTubers playing it
I'm trying to
back
remember
in the
what it's
day.
called. Um, it's their like first big main project, and actually, I don't remember if we streamed it together when I was still like barely like pumping out content. Um, but it was like underwater, and it was this big like dystopian world event basically taking place, and we were like robots and shit. Like we were artificial intelligence ourselves, but like it was kind of getting at that point of like, hey, is this a person at this point, or is this the soul of a person? I guess is the
See, the
energy I was
only
going
thing
for.
that sounds similar to that is like Subnautica or like Soma, and no,
Soma.
those
It
both of
was
those go
Soma.
off in different directions.
No, it was Soma. It was Soma.
Oh, it was Soma.
Yeah, it was Soma. Soma definitely, like,
That
Soma
game
was
wasn't that
pretty
bad
deeply
actually.
philosophical.
No,
Like,
I fucked with that game.
it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I think there was a few things that I felt that could have been done maybe a little better, but overall, as a like a horror game or like a psychological horror, I guess it was pretty good. I think, all things considered.
I would agree with you. I would fully agree with you on that one. I think, and this might have just been launch issues when we were dealing with it, because like it did have some launch issues if I remember correctly.
I mean, we played it right when it came out, though, as well.
There are glitches, I
I
think, to the point to where I think we couldn't, like, there was a chunk of the game like we just got to skip because the game didn't work properly, if I remember right. And I
Yeah,
think
it
we
was
both even
something like
commented
that.
on it, and we were like, this
I guess
feels.
we'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we literally just got jump scared by whatever the philosophical demon was, or philosophical like monster was. And after dying, the game skipped us ahead, and we were like, "Oh, I
Okay.
I
Okay.
okay."
It's okay. I'm okay.
Yeah. Which was not it wasn't awesome, but it also didn't suck, I guess, cuz like the game could have also gone the opposite direction, broken, and been like, "Yeah, no, the game doesn't like work anymore." Reset? Huh? Sound good?
Oh, did you ever play Prey by chance?
I tried it,
It was
and I didn't get
it was
very
the
far.
Bethesda game.
Not for the
Yeah,
game's
we
sake. I
played a bit
just
of it, remember?
yeah,
I
we did
think.
play a bit of it, and I just haven't played it since, or something along those lines, pretty much. But
Same here. I've been meaning to go back and beat it because there was some conversation I was seeing on Twitter. I was just perusing through and like a top 10 list of
right,
like horror games, Prey came up and people were making a pretty good like defense for it. And I never saw through to the end, but from what I played, it felt pretty solid in terms of like a
well, that's good.
horror game shooter where you could defend yourself type of thing. Cuz okay, again, like you and me glaze Outlast cuz it was one of our entry level streaming horror games. But a big complaint I would always see people have about it, which again is the point of the game, but it was the fact that you had a camera, you couldn't defend yourself. So like
Yeah,
Prey felt like a Outlast type of jump scary type of alien parasite, what's it, prop hunt type of thing, but at least you had a gun to like blow some shit back if they try
right.
to jump you. Like Alien Isolation was sort of like that, but I felt was still equally unfair.
Yeah, the ability to defend yourself in a video game is like it's a weird one, but honestly, like it can be so refreshing when it's done right. Um, and I think that's a
Because
huge
again,
point of it.
yeah, like in some cases, I get the point or the aspect of where you shouldn't be able to defend yourself in the unfairness or aspect ratio of like the beings or monsters you're fighting.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess you can expound a little more on that.
No, it's definitely. I actually I think we kind of found that a little bit in Repo, didn't we? Because Repo versus Lethal Company, I don't know if we're both in agreement on this one, but I would personally say I like Repo a little bit more than Lethal at this point. And it's mainly because it's able to take the element of being like defensive. Like, you can be defensive. You can actually like defend yourself from bullshit going on fairly competently. Which is kind of really nice. It's refreshing as fuck.
No, I agree with you with that for sure. Where it's like, yeah, Lethal Company felt like again, it's the terms of like it did a really good job introducing that format of gameplay,
Yeah.
but Repo sort of did it a little better with the format they had time to tweak.
Yeah. And no shit towards Lethal by any means whatsoever on either of our
Because
parts.
Lethal is fire. We had a
It
lot
is
of fun
fire.
times with
It started
But I think
the
in
brand, but
agreeing with what you said, in terms of like a replayability loop or in terms of optimizing like a fun factor, it did a better job of being like, oh, here's or how do I word it? It found a better way to continue the roguelike format of like you die and continue without making you feel like you lost everything and start over from scratch.
yeah.
With
And
the
it gives the
replayability,
player
had
more
a
agency.
bigger yeah, like you felt like you could defend yourself more
Yeah, exactly.
instead of like, oh, you just get jumped by a enemy, it's a wrap. Oh, you get a funny clip for stream or TikTok, and then it's a wrap. Okay, start over. Where this one is like you can get that, but also if you played enough, you can react in time and try and like fight the shit that's trying to kill you.
No, definitely. I appreciate that a lot when any game that offers it. Anytime a game offers me the ability to be responsible for my own shit, I usually love it a lot. Like I personally, I'm okay with random bullshit being like, yeah, random bullshit, but I prefer to know that it was my fault in most cases.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
All right,
Oh,
here we
shit.
go. By the way, I forgot. Do you have a Switch? And if so, did you ever have Joy-Con Switch or Joy-Con Drift? My bad. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. As big of Nintendo Blazers as we are, it's like we've definitely had our fair share of problems with the console the last 10 years or 8 years or however long the Switch has been out for.
Long enough that they should have had that fixed. But instead, they made a GameCube controller that doesn't even function with everything
That only
GameCube
works with the
related.
GameCube Online. I feel like, okay, I know Nintendo, they're gonna do an update that's gonna allow it to work with everything else, like the other controllers did.
Probably.
But it's the fact that it's not even like,
That should just be a launch item with the fucking price tag on that
yeah, it
bastard.
shouldn't even be a concern.
Yeah, like you shouldn't even have to ask about that. That's dumb. That's ridiculous. That I do not give them I do not give them respect on that one. That is bullshit at the wazoo. They
It's like,
do not get
again,
a
it's like,
pass.
because again, I was talking to Coco about this earlier, and I was like, yeah, it's crazy they finally gave us like a GameCube controller, wireless, like Wavebird type thing with all of the buttons finally. And he's like, yeah, but they should have did that since Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not wrong. It's like, I get they gave us a GameCube controller again with the GameCube adapter, but it's like, if we were doing all this for you to give us a wireless GameCube controller anyways, why didn't you just do that to begin with?
No, seriously. It's frustrating. And honestly, I don't want to make any excuses for them. It's just kind of bullshit, frankly. It's some lack of knowledge, lack of understanding of your own damn audience kind of shit. And it annoys me. I'm not okay with it. All right.
It's like I say I'm not okay with it, and it's true. I'm not. I'm angry with it, but I'm still gonna get the Switch too. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I mean that's. I get it. I get it. I'm probably not getting this one right now. Not for a bit.
Bro, it's like the Nintendo Glazer in me, bro. I have to.
I respect it, but yeah, I think I'm good. Like I got enough
Because the thing
other
is,
shit going on.
okay. Because FC, I think about it, right? And I'm like, I got a PS4 just to play Bloodborne. It makes no sense for me to deny myself the option to play Dusk Bloods on launch. If I
Hmm.
did the same thing, I might as well do it again.
I guess, yeah, you could do it
I got a
that way.
PS5 for Demon Souls. I was like the Xbox Series X. It seemed fire in terms of Game Pass, but in terms of um exclusives, they sort of lost me because Halo was sort of sucking nuts the last like 5-6 years.
Yeah, it's crazy how Microsoft drops the ball.
So again, it's like if I got a $500 console for the PS5, then I'm like I for a 450 the mobile hybrid console, I guess. I shouldn't call it mobile. It is a hybrid. If
Right.
I get the Switch 2, and again, there is like the ROG um alloy, whatever the shit is, that handheld, and then the Steam Deck. Like there are competitors to the Switch 2 now. So I'm like, the critiques of it taking this long for the upgrade makes sense. And then the games being that annoying or annoyingly expensive is also a fair critique. But then it's like, well, when you compare it to a Series X or a PS5 or people with PCs, where it's like, okay, consoles, right? A
Right.
base console is 500 entry. And then the games are still 70 unless you're Xbox with Game Pass or PlayStation with the PlayStation Essentials. And that's still like a yearly subscription. And then PC is probably the only comparison. But then it's a high entry quote unquote console where you're a good PC is like 1,000, maybe 1.5 thousand up to
Yeah.
play modern games versus a PS5 or Xbox, which is 500, or a Nintendo Switch, which is 400. So it's like in terms of like semantics, everyone is always comparing each other, like all the consoles, with like changing criteria, which is like, I don't know, like this is sort of like a jumbo tangent slash argument to get into. But FC, how do you feel about the comparison of price points for stuff?
So the main problem I think with pricing in general is not necessarily the fact that things are inflated in price. Things always increase in price over time, more or less. It's kind of like a general rule of thumb. No, that's not really, I think, the main issue. It's more so that wages have not caught up to any of these. That's really honestly the main thing. Because when you have pricing go up and you don't have wages come to match these things, it's gonna eventually turn into a situation where, something that cost somebody, 20% of their budget last year is now costing them upwards to about 40 or 50% of their budget this year, or so on and so forth. That's where things start becoming the problem. It's not necessarily about the inflation itself, it's about the disparity between the inflation and the budget that people have, or the money that they make.
Right, but I guess again, so what you're saying makes perfect sense, but I'm like, again, people can't pretend we like erase our memories from when the PS5 got announced and we're like 500, 550 for a console, 450 for the discless, and then with shipping and tax you're paying 500 regardless, and then all the games were hiked up to 70, but people got over it pretty fast, which is where I'm like,
Most people
I
will.
think,
Yeah.
and I think what you're saying again, it's like I think the console being 450, I don't think people necessarily have a problem with, but it's the introduction of $80 games so soon after we just bit the pill over 70.
That's true too. That's also a part of that equation. Because the consoles have always been... They've always been expensive as hell, more or less. I mean, like, I really can't remember a point in time where there was a outright cheap console, it's always usually been expensive consoles. But the games typically have never felt that desperately different. So yeah, I would agree with you on that front. Definitely, I think people are gonna always make a bigger deal out of the consoles initially, but the games are where that big price difference really comes up.
Because I guess back in the day, it felt like maybe as a kid growing up, again, I'd normally be asking for a gift or something, or saving up your own money to do something. But it would be like, well, a console was the expensive hurdle to get over, and then the games were the cheap part once you have the console. But now it's like, well, 3 games ends up costing more than my console. Like, what the fuck is the ratio to this now?
Yeah, exactly.
But
And that's that
also
percentage
to be
value
fair,
stuff.
I'm thinking about it, and it's gonna be a devil's advocate to my own point I just said. But I remember the GameCube when it was coming out. That shit was $99. That was a smooth 100 for a GameCube.
Yeah.
And it's like the games were still $50 still. So 2 games would equal the console. So it's not like it's changed, but it's like it's just a steeper price where instead of a 50, it's like it's a smooth 80. But then Nintendo was also like it's variable pricing. You remember when people got pissed at Wendy's for saying the variable pricing thing for their food?
Not very well.
When where they were like, "Oh, if you go through the drive-through, like we're gonna keep updating the price." Like they were trying it for a certain time and they went back on it. They were like, "Oh, like the prices of like the Wendy's, like when you go through the drive-through, it'll update in real time versus being like a stagnant price."
Well, I
But they went
honestly
back on
don't
it.
remember that. Yeah, that sounds like a fucking dog water idea.
But
No,
Nintendo, how they're trying to explain it, they're like, yeah, so not every game is going to be 80, but Mario Kart is going to have a substantial amount of updates or support that is worth 80. DK is a single player offline experience, so that's only 70.
okay.
So it's like,
I
and
mean,
and then they're like, okay, and then to keep working off that, they're like, well, Mario Party Jamboree was 60 if you get that on Switch.
right.
But then the $20 of Mike minigame DLC and shit boosts it up to 80. So if you get it fresh on the Switch 2, it's an $80 thing if you buy the quote unquote season pass with the Mike games.
Hmm.
So I sort of understand what they're saying. Because again, like a Street Fighter or Tekken or whatever games, like there's been plenty Destiny. It's the same shit where you buy the game entry level $60 and then $30 season pass. So I get it, but it feels a little more harsh when Nintendo's doing that up front because we feel like, and maybe that's just gamer PTSD where I feel like they're gonna be like, oh, $80 and then another season pass on top of that. So it's preparing for that blow. I feel like is what's scaring people. But maybe 80
Probably.
upfront is also a lot.
I mean, 80 is a good chunk of money. It definitely is. I mean, when you're talking $80 right now, depending on who your budget is, that's anywhere from, I mean, shit, that's chunking into what would be grocery money for most people on an average day
That's a week of
basis.
groceries. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's no longer like, hey, I'm just using a night out on the town to pay for this. That's like a good chunk of whatever your grocery money would have been.
Also,
And honestly, on top of
to
that,
work
just
off
going out.
what you're saying, real
Yeah.
quick, to work out what you're saying, it's the fact that the biggest thing I saw online was that Nintendo doesn't put their games on sale. So at least with the $70 for PlayStation and Xbox, we're like, okay, after a month, Ubisoft, EA, everyone's gonna put their $70 shit on sale or put it on Game Pass, so we don't have to bite the bullet. We can wait it out. Nintendo, we know they're sticklers, so they drop 80 for Nintendo. You have to bite the bullet. That shit is never gonna go on sale, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah, in
some
most cases, yeah.
fucked up shit.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, I would say I like the fact that Nintendo games hold value, but
It's a
I
good and bad thing. Where like as a
yeah, pros and
collector,
cons.
gamer type of thing, it makes sense that something you buy keeps value. It's like people who buy clothes or shoes or whatever. Yeah, you want your expensive thing to hold value over time. But then it's like for every, but it's a different thing where like one is a limited product meant for
Right.
collectors and one is meant for mass media consumption, where doing collectors shit is sort of like some bozo stuff.
So one thing actually, funny enough, and Kingdom's bringing it up, but I will say I do agree with this one. They're actually, funny enough, in the middle of doing a sale right now, which, I mean, like, that isn't everything, but um what I will say is I think since they've done the Switch, since the Switch came out, they've been better about sales. Like, I would say their marketplace is really opened up, because like Nintendo used to didn't like they used to didn't like they wouldn't even fuck with like other AAA companies, and now they're fucking with like small tiny companies and even like weird Arrow game companies, which is just kind of odd. But hey, they sure are. But also at the same
They
time, I would say
debuted
they are
Silk
having.
Song. That shit is crazy. Think about that.
Huh?
Nintendo debuted Silk Song for
Yeah.
Hollow Knight. Like that DLC was awaited for literally years.
Yeah, that too. I
And
still
it's like
I
Switch
still
2,
feel it's
hey.
criminal how they debuted it. Like, in all
Oh, they
seriousness,
didn't
like
give it like a full trailer type of
I'm not
thing?
even a Silk Song person, but like it's really criminal the fact that the Silk Song people literally got a blip in their like, here's what's coming to Switch. The kind of shit that you toss in like fucking Judge Judy's emotional court defender simulator. And
To
also
be
like
honest,
Mario teaches numbers and wiping.
it was sort of fucked that Nintendo's live stream like broke like on YouTube when it happened. Like it was really fucked up timing because it
Yeah,
happened right around there where
but
everyone was like,
still.
because what was it? People missed the debut for like Cyberpunk and like Final Fantasy VII being able to run on the Switch 2 is sort of like a phenomenal thing.
It's cool. It definitely is. I'm sure it's very exciting for people who like those games. Good for them. I'm happy
Well,
for them.
well, again, it's again, even if you don't like the games, it's like a graphic standpoint where it's like, oh, the Switch can actually handle shit that was struggling on the PS4.
That is true. You know, and honestly, yeah, that is
It's
true
that shit.
too.
It's like
Definitely.
people. It was more so of like the. Okay, remember when the OG Switch launched and people were like their minds were blown that it could run Skyrim on a handheld console?
Yeah, that's fair.
Again, the
That's a good
Switch
point.
has been out for 6, 7 years, so people have gotten used to just shit running on their phones or their tablets. But
No,
nah, the
definitely.
fact that hey, we can run Cyberpunk, Witcher, Doom. I mean, those were. I mean, okay, those except for Cyberpunk have been on the Switch, but those were like a very like compromised 30 frames per second. This is like, oh, we're getting 40 frames at Super HD 4K or 60 frames 4K 1080p 120 frames.
Right.
Like, hey, if it can compete with modern consoles, like again, if it's doing like a low end PC or a Steam Deck type of ability for 450, again, that's why I feel like it's gonna be a thing where people are talking shit now on the price being more than what they expected. Because again, it is expensive for Nintendo.
Yeah.
But I feel like once again, it's gonna be like it is expensive, but it's the Nintendo machine. So again, it's when you see everyone having fun with Mario Kart and Smash Bros. Whenever it inevitably gets announced, it's gonna be enough people having fun where you're gonna be like, damn it, I'm gonna have to get this, even though I hate it. I'm gonna have to do it. It's like people did that with the 3DS, people did it with the Wii U, people did it with the OG Wii. They're like, who the fuck would get that over the GameCube? Fuck a motion control. Like that, you look silly. I'd rather just play Melee. Until Brawl came out, and there was a period of time, motherfuckers were like, damn, I gotta play Brawl. I gotta play Mario Kart Wii. So I feel like it's gonna be the same thing. I don't think the hype is gonna be as drastic as the Switch One. And that's where I agree with you, where Nintendo had to inevitably sacrifice their handheld console and mainline console, like TV consoles, and put it all on the Switch. So I don't think the hype factor is going to be as big as the initial reveal.
Probably not.
Bro, I sort of went off there for a second, but I was cooking. Chat, you got to believe me. I was cooking. So Mr. Karias.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Despite you saying you're not gonna get the Switch on launch, any launch titles you feel that are making you consider buying one
I mean, I'm
and
not
getting rid
gonna
of
lie
things?
to you. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's multiple ones there. Like, there are multiple. Like, my reactions, I think that night to the Switch 2 were pretty damn like convincing for the most part. Like, I'm fucking sold on the console. It's not gonna be immediately like as soon as launch happens for me, but I mean, eventually when I'm in a position where I feel like I can, sure, yeah. It's just right now, not so much. So.
See, I agree with that take, but that didn't answer the question. Which games from that initial direct do you feel like would be a console seller for you if you had to bite the bullet? Let's say you had to give me a 3-pack. If there is even a 3-pack, if there's nothing, you can be honest and be like, yeah, no, nothing really wanted me to get a console. Like Mario Kart's cool, I don't fuck with it. DK is cool, I don't fuck with it like that. But if like assuming optimal finances, optimal whatever in life, any
Uh,
console sellers that would make you bite the bullet, like let's say like a new PlayStation or Xbox came out, you're like, damn, the new Halo looks fire, I have to get it on launch. Or PlayStation, the new COD or the new fucking Ratchet and Clank when that came out, you type of shit like that. Is like, was Mario Kart or DK enough to do it for you? Like, was there anything that stuck out to you?
DK was definitely enough for me. Mario Kart was a good chunk for me, but I wouldn't say it's a primary. I would mostly say it's pretty much not Bloodborne and DK that really sold me for it. Um, yeah, like if everything was in the stars aligned, yes, that would be my cave answers. So.
Okay. Oh, so if FromSoft came out, they're like, hey, yo, Bloodcraft, whatever the fuck this shit was called, Dusk Blood, is really Switch 2 exclusive forever, like Bloodborne is. You have to get the Switch 2.
Then it would suck
Is
for a
that enough to get
while.
you to consider?
Then it'd
Yeah,
suck for a
it's
while, and
gonna.
I'm not caving.
Dang. Okay. Okay.
I mean it's really it's not even a matter of like I'm being petty or anything towards the console. I just
It's a heavy entry
financially
point for one game. Yeah.
I just made some big decisions in life. So,
No. Yeah. Yeah. That
yeah.
that chat. That's what I'm saying. Like, because I'm curious about that shit. Like that shit is always interesting to me. Because like I remember when like the Wii U came out, that console was sort of like, again, going into it, you had a little like hype for it, but it was, I don't know, like it definitely was not the Switch level of hype, if that makes sense to anyone out there. And it's like convincing my brother to like split it with me. We were like, well, we like Smash Bros and Mario Kart enough where we'll get enough hours playing it where the money split between us will come, or like it'll pay itself off, type of thing. Where like a console for 2 games, the worst case is it'll be fine. But I'm like, that's sort of why I was asking. Where I'm like, yeah, 450 is steep to just get into for one game. But like again, like when I bought my Xbox One back in high school, and again, high school and now is very different. Where in terms of like responsibilities and what we have to do. But I'm like, damn, like the magic of video games. Where like, dang, you see like a GameCube trailer, or like a DS trailer. I really want New Super Mario Bros. To get a DS or like a GameCube. I want to play Sunshine or a Wii. I want to play Mario Galaxy and the Blob or whatever the fuck, Mario Kart Wii. Or this direct, even the Switch, where I'm looking back at that, like Breath of the Wild, going from every Zelda game before that was sort of crazy. I know Mario Kart being open world is like a groundbreaking thing, but I sort of understand when you say like, oh, like even though it's sort of fire at launch, it's not as crazy as or innovative as I would have expected, I guess, because this is sort of just like a tech refresher with what people wanted rather than innovation. I don't know. Maybe I'm being drastic. Anthony said, "Yup." Oh shit! The house exploded. Fuck.
Yo, why are you exploding houses? What the fuck?
Okay, FC, I gotta ask you. The point and click controls or the mouse Joy-Con shit. How do you feel about that? You think it's gonna be a gimmick or it's actually gonna be useful?
Like honestly, dude, like it has potential to be a lot, but it's being a lot would be like they make it a very functional use of like mouse and click for like going online or something like that. Otherwise, it's a gimmick through and through.
Well, if they make it like gyro, right, it will be useful. I feel like.
Even then, honestly, it's still a gimmick. It's always been a gimmick. Like, honestly, motion controls and everything like it, I'm sorry to say, I think it's the most gimmicky crap. I really do. I don't think it has a place in like serious gaming. There's circumstances where it does work, but that's far and few. I just feel like there's not a lot of good games out there. And like, yeah, sure, there are good games out there, but like, is it standard?
Like the mouse controls, I feel like that will work for every FPS game that ends up being on Switch. So then, like the little COD, like FPS, like sweaty motherfuckers could be like, oh, well, at least I have mouse controls on a Switch rather than a PS5 or Xbox, which I feel like is what they're trying to offer with that.
Which I could see that being what they need to do to make it a like an actual game, like vein.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if they don't do that, it's just why is my time being wasted, I guess. Like, not to be so rude about it, but yeah, it feels like it would be a time waster otherwise.
Let me get my carrots, chat. I won't eat carrots IRL, but hey, at least in the game they're useful. Okay, that's not true. I know carrots in real life actually like give you like vision or something. It's like vitamin K or some shit.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna lie, I made it here to the village where you're at, but I blew up and I lost all my shit again, so I have to start over.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm downstairs, so.
Okay, I'm gonna get some wood and start building my axes again and shit.
I mean, I'm sure there's wood in the base, so feel free to use what's in here. Dude doesn't eat carrots. Yeah, no, honestly, you want to meet a person who's never eaten a veg. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You've eaten veggies. You just don't.
Don't like them.
He refuses. Like, he is the guy who will, I kid you fucking not, pick out the corn and the chives and the onions out of a bowl of ramen.
Yep. Chives. I like green onions and shit. But the bamboo, the mushroom, the corn, the everything else, I'll take out.
Yeah, like I said.
Noodles, meat, and broth, egg.
Is he Asmongold 2.0? Oh shit, wait, Asmongold also hates having vegetables in his life?
See, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, admittedly, I would take that as an insult too. Yeah, honestly, dude, I would prefer you not turn into Asmongold. He's not.
See, I wouldn't go that far.
He's like not fruits. A person to live by.
I like fruits. I could eat some fruits.
That is true. He does like his frutas.
I'll eat all fruit, all los frutas, las frutas, and then vegetables like I like potatoes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel I would say potatoes are the you really
Quintessential. I
fuck.
don't even count them as vegetables though. Like you got to be a weirdo to not like potatoes.
I feel like you would have to be a weirdo to not like potatoes, and I would also say potatoes are the pizzas of the vegetable world.
Okay, and again, like tomatoes, I like to like I'll eat tomato sauce, like shit like that, blah blah blah. I can do tomatoes,
And
potatoes,
ketchup, of
cornbread,
course.
yeah, like shit like that. But I'm like, would I eat a bite out of a tomato? No. Slices of tomato on a sandwich? No. Lettuce? No. Corn? No.
Yeah.
Carrots? I'd rather not, but no. If it's like the little like
Uh-huh.
shavings, like if it's on a
Right.
sandwich, I could do it. But if I have to take a bite out of a carrot, no. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Chad. There's really no use of eating vegetables, is what I'm thinking. What's
I
really the
I I
point?
I would talk about it, but I really there's no point in talking to him about it. It's really like you are. I kid you not. Do not argue with him. It's not worth it. You will be throwing your
Like
face into a
pumpkins are
brick
cool
wall.
if you eat pumpkin pie, but like again, like
Isn't
see, no one's eating pumpkin as a vegetable. Like you're not eating a slice of pumpkin.
is
Eat
pumpkin
pumpkin seeds or
considered a
pumpkin pie.
vegetable?
Actually, it might be a fruit. I don't know.
I don't
I
honestly.
thought it was a vegetable.
I'm not sure. I usually associate like sweetened bitters as
Hey,
vegetables and fruits, but
hey Siri, is pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable?
it might be a vegetable.
A pumpkin is scientifically a fruit, as it
Huh?
contains seeds.
Well, there we
Okay.
go. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Siri. So it's
Yeah,
a
but as a
fruit.
baseline,
Yeah.
it's a fucking gourd.
So it still counts. I'll eat it. I rather not. I almost vomit each time I have to carve a pumpkin. But I
I'm sorry.
understand
Wait,
the
you almost
importance of it.
vomit each time you carve a pumpkin?
Dude, the inside of a pumpkin is so gross. I throw up each time. It smells disgusting. It looks disgusting. Just the guts of the pumpkin just getting rearranged each time you have to like carve it out. Like, yo, talking about it, like just, disgusting. But I
I,
make some pretty cool jack-o'-lanterns.
well, you know what? Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
See, I'm such a bitch baby, bro. Like I would draw this shit out. I would carve it and I'd be like, yeah, dad or brother, you can carve it and claim it as your own, but I just want to design it. Like that shit is so disgusting to me. I hate the inside of pumpkins. That shit is like vile.
Remind me how old Spy is again. He's basically the same age as me. There we go.
Yeah, chat. We're both 106 years old.
Yeah, you'd never guess. We both have the. Would we consider it the lolly disease? I guess.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
some
yeah. We
lolly
both
shit.
we both have the lolly disease. Chat. Fun fact: we're actually lollies. You'd never guess.
Yeah, very well. It's
Yeah.
just you just gotta deal with it. Dang, there's a lot of sticks in this chest, but there's no wood.
Well, you know, I kind of put things where I put them.
I have wood on me. It's cool.
Yeah, that's good. You
I'll just eat the
probably.
sticks and
I'm
move
I'm
on.
glad you could have some wood. After all, I did fill the chest, so I'm sorry that it wasn't to your liking. That's
Hey man,
unfortunate.
I need you to have more goods for my disposal.
That sounds like a you problem, and I could handle it, but then it
Bro,
would be a
this is a
me
you
problem.
problem. You need to handle it.
Nah, I refuse. Best of luck to you. Have a nice day.
Chat, wait till he accepts. This is gonna be perfect.
Haha, I will never. Cause screw that. But fuck you think I am? Who the hell do you think I am?
Do you have any cobblestone on you by chance?
Dude, like literally so much, like fucking loads. It's literally everywhere.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking because I'm looking through the chest and I would thought there would be wood and cobblestone. And
Did
it
you
turns out
check
there's
the ones
nothing.
downstairs towards the cobble? Hmm?
Oh, there are more chests down
Did
here?
you?
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
little embarrassing.
yeah, just a little bit. This guy.
like everything I was looking for down here. These are the important chests.
Yeah, I put the important stuff towards the bottom where it's more important.
Chad, this is like the first. This is like the first day at work when like they give you the first task of the day, and you're like, yeah, where is everything you told me to do?
And to be fair, I treated you exactly the way that I guess I would have on that one. Which is that, what the fuck do you mean? It literally says everything where you're walking. You just have to pay attention.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I am a bit of a dick when I'm a manager. I'm not the worst dick in the world when I'm a manager, but like you can get under my skin. And
I mean, it's both ways. I'm asking the stupid questions. I should have just walked down the flight of stairs I passed 3 times already on today's stream.
admittedly, yeah. Well, you know what? It's okay. We're here now.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, who put this water here? What the fuck? God damn it. Fucking
Yo, I
water.
found some bronzanium ore.
So, you found copper?
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it's unfortunately mediocre as hell. Yeah, it's really sad how copper is just useless. Sure would
Wait,
be
what's
nice
the
if it
good
had a
one?
use. That would be iron.
Iron, yeah. Okay, that's what I meant to say. I found iron.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. That's actually somewhat
I found
useful.
the good one. I found the good one.
Positive vibes. Who put this fucking stream of water here?
Dang, it was only 2 bricks though. It was not even worth me talking about it. I should have just stayed quiet. That's embarrassing.
Well, you know what, man? I'm proud of you for finding it anyways. That's good news. Well, you know what? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna break a little bit faster? Thanks. Alright, well, I feel like being lazy, so I'm just gonna fucking cover this up and not deal with it. It's future me's problem.
Oh, speaking of future me's problem, did you see the Travis Scott performance he did at Coachella yesterday night? That shit was crazy.
Did not see that one, no. I'm sure it was good,
He
though.
debuted some new music. He has another another album dropping this year apparently.
Oh shit, nice.
Even though Utopia was like, was it 2 years ago? He got another one in the tuck. Last year? Was that last year or 2 years ago?
I think it was last
I really
year.
don't remember.
It was like right at the beginning of the year or something like that, I think. Damn. Yeah, it's been a slow ass year.
Nah, we got another one. He's dropping another album. I think it's Jack Boys 2 is what he was saying.
Yeah.
So this one should be pretty fire.
No, I look forward to it. I mean, usually anything that Travis puts out is pretty damn worth.
There's a few snippets I was seeing on Twitter of his performance, and the new songs he debuted was pretty sick.
Nice.
It's just like on some atmospheric shit. Again, it's like on some like iPhone quality shit. So it's not gonna be the best way to hear the music, but from what I heard, I'm like, man, when I hear this, like actually like in a car speaker, like or on my headphones or something,
Right.
I know that shit is gonna slap.
No, that's awesome though. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to listening to it myself, definitely. Alright, that even close. Yeah. Damn, I made some raviolis tonight, and like, when's the last time you've made raviolis or had raviolis?
Like the freezer ones, or
Like
are you getting
make
like
like
the fresh joints? Are you making them yourself type shit?
I'm gonna say the fresh ones, just like fresh quality, or I mean, just in general, I guess. Like I'm not picky. Like I mean, honestly, I could have probably
I had
bust out.
raviolis. It was like last month then.
Gotcha, gotcha. And was
I
it
mean, what was
the
it? Little bro 64 is the ravioli fiend, so we ate him a lot at the house. So when I moved out, I would get him every now and then, just off of. It's a pretty easy like noodle to make type of thing,
no, definitely,
where like if they come with packed with cheese or beef already, then it's like you only need to worry about sauce and you're done.
pretty much, yeah. And honestly, even like the overall like having them get ready phase, it goes over pretty quickly. You just
Pretty
nuke
quick. It's like yeah, it's like 6 to 7 minutes on some boiling water and you're done.
pretty much. So honestly, Chad, if you ever need something, easy food
They're
wise,
the
is that a
go-to.
witch? Why'd you allow a witch in my dungeon in my basement?
That was not me, dude. I think the witches are following me for some reason. I don't know why.
All right, well, you know, they definitely
This is what
are.
I've been talking about. I've been battling all the fucking NPCs spawning in, and then you're just having a fun time in Minecraft land, just digging away.
Like I've acknowledged that the entire time too. Um, so like, yeah, we're I'm not over here like denying that. Fucking bitch.
What's up, Isaiah? How you doing,
All right, well
broski?
now I gotta go get a
Spory,
bucket of
what's up?
milk.
What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Find some Minecraft.
Actually, I don't think poison can outright kill you, or I could be dead ass
No.
wrong about that.
Poison will drop you to like the final half heart. I
Right.
think.
I was gonna say that was probably the case, but you know. No fucking wonder. You left the fucking. You literally left the dark pit down here. Not a single torch in spot. You did.
Oh yeah, I was coming up to build some torches. This shit spawn in already?
Yeah, shit spawned in there. A witch and a creeper.
No, dead ass. I literally went up to the crafting shit to make some torches real quick.
Yeah, a witch and a creeper spawned down there. Also, there's another table right here, by the way.
Oh yeah, let me start using the downstairs one then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I gotta make some torches real quick.
Okay, all these are stone right now, so I'll go ahead and replace this one with iron. Half a stack, put it in there. Awesome. Glowstone dust. Oh, interesting. Oh, right, killed a witch. Duh. At some point or another, we'll get an organized chest room, but for the time being, it's disorganized crap. It really is.
I do have a chest room, sort of, in my other village. That's like
Elsewhere.
I mean, I could show you where it is from here. I don't know how to explain it with just words, but
I mean that's fair. It probably would be a little hard to find it without knowing.
That shit got a gang of like iron and shit in it too.
Gotcha. Okay.
No diamonds, unfortunately. I was unable to find anything.
Well, you know, you do what you can.
Oh, you put torches down here in the pit already. Thank you.
Yeah. I got it fixed up.
Thank you. Oh, we found some lapis lazuli.
Okay, that's interesting. Kind of-ish.
Useless though, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunately a fat mid out of 10, but well, it's pretty, I guess. So
it's blue. If that means anything.
I mean, blue's an important color. It's pretty cool. Actually, shit, what was it? Blue is actually interesting fact. Blue is a fairly newer color in the grand scheme of like English diction. Like I think of all the colors out there, I believe blue was one of the newer ones in the grand scheme of things. Now, this isn't to say, like, Blue came out in, like, the last, like, fucking 40 years, because that's dumb as shit. But in this case, what I'm referencing back to is, like, I think Blue, as far back as, like, when, Moby Dick was initially written, there's no mention of Blue in the book whatsoever. And that's just, like, one example, but, like, Blue is, I think, in this case, one of the overall newer colors that was developed in the diction for descriptions.
Chad, is this real? Did FC Gaming invent the color blue?
That's not quite what I said, but yeah, sure, okay. I invented Blue.
Chad, did he invent the color
Just like
blue?
Dan Avidan caved out the Wonder Mountains, I invented Blue. Like and subscribe
Yeah,
for more
dude.
content. And Blue.
Everybody knows Daniel Avidan is the leader of the Jewish tunnels. He carved them out himself by hand.
No, honestly, I believe it. He's a pretty cool dude. Dude, I fully support Daniel Avidan. He does the best work.
Bro, the goat.
Also, the goon.
Yeah, bro, the head of Goon Grumps Incorporated.
Yeah, I'd believe it. I fully would believe that Daniel Avidan would be a gooner.
Wait, chat said make a dirt house. We got real architecture here, chat. We don't need a dirt house. If I leave this cavern at the top of these stairs, there's gonna be a village full of vibrant.
Why are they asking for a dirt house?
Villagers.
I'm literally working on a house right now.
No, Isaiah wanted me to make a dirt house, but unfortunately, we got a village already, bro.
You know what? No, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make Isaiah happy, and we're gonna make him a house. Let's eventually we'll get a name tag. We'll name that one villager Isaiah, and we're gonna put his ass in the dirt house.
All right, let's do it, Isaiah. You got yourself a house.
All right, this is what I'm here for. I'm here for more miracles.
Yo, shouts out FC, the miracle worker.
That's who I am, FC miracle worker. Gaming? Nah,
I don't know.
miracle working.
Yeah, I don't know when he stopped gaming, but he started that miracle working pretty quick.
I also do gaming on the side.
Miracle worker by night, gamer by day.
Yeah, man. Every single day of the week. 9 to 5.
Yo, I found more lapis lazuli. This is only doing nothing for me.
Oh, that's okay, man. I'll take it off your hands. It sounds like a very unimportant rock.
I mean, is there anything actually useful with it or no?
Functionality? Nope. It has legit, I think, 0 functionality as a whole. Which is just kind of disappointing. It would be nice if they'd done something with it at some point or other.
I found a cavern though.
Okay, well that's cool. I mean, hey, that's good. Anything that can lead to a cavern for our base makes life a little bit easier.
Yes.
I'm gonna probably start trying to make a farm here soon too. That way we don't have to go up to the surface every time. We can be mole people.
Oh, like delicious in dungeon. I get it.
Yeah, exactly. We can be just like Senshi.
Oh, Senshi got a few votes actually, or a few nominations.
For what?
Shouts out to the homie Phoenix. No, they for like best supporting character and like a few others.
Okay.
Nah, Senshi got his rounds actually. Senshi was the GOAT this nomination.
You know, nice. I'm glad to hear it. He deserves it. He is the homie that we all deserve in life. That we all should have. So, great.
I gotta go through it again, but no, yeah, Senshi, I dead ass had like 4 or 5 nominations this year, which was crazy.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it.
I mentioned it earlier too. I was like, I voted for something else, but I was like, if FC was here talking to me, he would have convinced me to vote Senshi instead.
Yeah, there's probably a good chance of that. Probably.
Oh, for supporting character, I voted Himmel instead of Senshi.
Himmel?
I feel like it's still pretty. Yeah, he's a pretty base take.
Dude, he's literally a fucking memory. Like, don't get me
Okay,
wrong,
okay.
like he plays an important part in like Freeren's development as a person. But the problem is like it's literally only flashback shit where she literally goes, Himmel would have liked that.
Right, the fact that
Himmel
it's that
enjoyed
important
that.
where each arc she goes on, that it triggers a flashback for her to be like, "Oh, I'm behind the loop."
I would
Is
have
sort
to
of
say
crazy.
like it's I don't know, like yes and no at
All
the
right, all
same
right, all right, all
time.
right, all right. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna pull up. I'm all right. I'm alive right now. I'm hiding in the caves. I'm gonna pull up the
I just
nominations again. I'm gonna read them to you
okay,
so
all
you
right.
can also give your choice.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Because I feel with context, I said something wild, but I want to give you the same criteria.
Like I don't I don't know, like for me personally, like a supporting character kind of needs to be there to support, not just a afterthought memory that used to be there. Like honestly, I'd say the priest played a better supporting role in the grand scheme of things of Freeren's development as a person. Because Freeren didn't even really like get the picture at Himmel's funeral until the priest was like, "Yeah, no, this is kind of what our life cycles are like. Yep, we
Okay,
all care about each other
I'm gonna
like
read you
deeply."
this. See, you make sense, and that's why I said I almost chose Senshi instead. But I'm gonna read you the list, and then I feel like you'll slightly consider my choice more. What got nominated this year for Best Supporting Character, chat? We saw this earlier, but I'm gonna read it again for the homie FC. We got Fern, Himmel, both from Freeren. We got Jinshi, which is the love interest for Apothecary Diaries. Psycho, which is what's her name? The grandma from Don to Don. We have
Turbo
Turbo
Granny?
Granny from Don to Don.
Okay.
No, we have both grandmas from Don to
Oh,
Don.
okay.
The
Gotcha.
baddie and Turbo Granny. And then we have Senshi.
I would honestly say most of these picks were not really that great for supporting role characters. Wait, was Takamura on there?
On stream? No. On stream,
I
my
feel like
context
Takamura should have been
my
on.
choices was Grandma from Don to Don, not Turbo Granny, good Grandma. Senshi and Himmel were my top three. Fern, it's like I appreciate what she does, but she's sort of like more annoying than she is useful in terms of a supporting cast member.
She's secondary to the plot, and I mean, like, I mean that in no
But I
disrespectful
know
way.
you
But
slander
she's
her,
on the.
FC.
Wait. My bad. It's Fern's the purple hair, isn't she?
Yes. Fern's
Okay.
purple hair.
Yeah, never mind. Fuck it. I thought she was green hair for a minute. I was like, wait, the B-side story got supporting role character on there. I'm not actually like
See,
opposed to
she
that.
would've
Like
been fire
I
too
think
if
she would have
they-
been a
if they
good
wanted to.
supporting. She's a good supporting. Well, she's not even really supporting. She's there, but I
a
would
B
say
story.
she's a better
she's a
B-side
B-side.
support. Fern's
Yeah, her
not.
interaction and shit.
Fern's
Yeah.
not a support at all. Fern's a fucking bozo when she
Okay,
sandbags
I know you're
emotional
I know
everything.
you're slandering. She's a slam bag. She is a support, but I don't think. That's why I argued with chat. I think even though she's a character, see, she's closer to a main character than a supporting character. Which
Yeah.
is why I also feel like the fact that she's on camera most of the time and I still chose Himmel goes to show how goated Himmel is. Where each arc, Freeman has to like go back and analyze, oh shit, he told me this 100 years ago and I'm just now realizing what he meant. So I feel like that's why I voted him over Fern at least. Jinshi from Apothecary Diaries. I don't know that show yet, so I can't vote.
Yeah, I have no
and
idea
then
on
Grandma,
that one.
Turbo Granny, she's out of here. Even though she's funny, I appreciate the comedic factor and what she adds as like a.
She's
not
there to support anyone though.
Yeah.
She would sooner see the MCs just fucking tank it for like the first season. Like after that,
For sure.
maybe a different story, but first season
And then-
she's there for the L.
And then Psycho, good grandma from Don to Don. I sort of fuck with her, but that's sort of baddie bias. You get a few points for there. 'Cause
Yeah.
she replaces the grandma Tsunade. Deadass. Naruto, like Tsunade carried like MILFs in anime for a good like decade, bro. So without Naruto being here, to be honest, she's the replacement.
Right.
But other than that, I guess Grandma, other than her being funny in Dandadan, she didn't really do too much yet in terms of the anime being out. I know the manga has a lot more, but in the anime of season 1 context being out, she didn't do anything crazy.
Right. Oh.
So for
press.
that, I gave it to Himmel over that. But it was at this point, it was a debate between Himmel and Senshi, and I feel like Senshi was an arguably very based pick as well, because Phoenix was riding for him. And I told him that you probably would have chose Senshi as well, all things considered.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Senshi is just he is a better supporting character as far as I'm concerned. He's present. He's there for the team. I mean, I a good supporting character, in my opinion, makes you question of them being a support, or being a MC. Because like I feel like that's him. Like he does make me question. Like, oh wait, actually, honestly, he's good enough. Like he could be just the crew. So
All right, real quick, I have it open. Best new series.
best new
Did
series.
we do this one already?
I'm gonna
We
say
didn't,
no.
right?
No, we didn't.
Because this year, Phoenix was right. It's definitely the Dandadan and Free Rent Awards. But this year, best new series, we got Dandadan, Delicious in Dungeon, Free Rent, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling, and Apothecary Diaries. What are you voting for?
Yeah, Freerun and Dandadan. I would say, just because that's where my mind goes, but or Delicious in Dungeon too, but
Yeah, that was the same 3 for me. It's like this was a pretty good year of picks. Like everything, I don't necessarily mind winning. Like again, I did see Kaiju number 8 and Solo Leveling. If they won, see, I would be a little salty if Solo Leveling won, but I understand why it did at the same time.
yeah,
Apothecary Diaries, I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of good things. And then Kaiju number 8, it's not my personal pick, but if someone else chose it, I can't be salty if that won best new series.
right, yeah,
Like I don't know, like at least the last few years of the Crunchyroll Awards, it felt like very one-sided in terms of like it was only Demon Slayer and My Hero, and then every other seasonal. But this year, it seemed like everything is a pretty close pick.
yeah, yeah. I think so. I think there's a lot of really good close picks this year for sure. All right, we have the Pit of Sheep. Do we have any? No, we don't have any yet. Damn it. Okay, fair enough. No sheep fucking today. Yeah, I just got some sheep, so that way we can have more, like wool.
Gotta give them the fuck test real quick. Make sure they're good for the stable, of course.
I wonder if this is actually working right. Whatever. I guess we'll find out eventually. I always don't really know about these things. Fern sweep's easy? No, Fern sweep's nothing. Fern sweeps her own ass right into oblivion. What does she support?
Fern is pretty. See, I know you don't like her.
I do not like her.
But all things considered, I think despite her being a socially awkward young adult raised in the forest by a monk, I think that over time with her journey, being a support mage to Freerin, she is exponentially better than most mages. And I think as a supporting cast member, she provides comedic value and certain plot progression moments.
I think she
Despite
gets
how annoying she is.
supported more. I think she is more supported than she is support. Because frankly, as far as it stands with her, I genuinely like. She has like zero emotional comprehension to be doing any level of supporting. Yeah, sure, she does
So
some
does
spell
Freerun.
work and whatnot. No, Freerun has more. Freerun has more.
That's the
Her
thing.
literal journey
That's the thing.
is her
Freerun-
being like, "Hey, Himmel,
Learning.
yeah, but Fern, no. Fern right now just spits in people's faces like shit. And I'm sorry,
She
that's
was
not
raised
chill.
by she was raised by the priest though. She doesn't know how to act with anyone.
I feel like the priest would have done at least a slightly better job than this, admittedly, but you know what, to be fair, I could be blatantly wrong on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro was an alcoholic, and not that it's a discount from him. I feel like he did his job despite being a functional alcoholic. But I'm saying bro was a alcoholic in like a fucking hut raising a already suicidal orphan. When he introduced her, his ass was drinking on a stone and he was like, "You really gonna jump off the cliff, bozo? Like you could be more useful if you didn't kill yourself." And then that's what convinced Fern to stay alive. So, like all things considered, she was already sort of fucked since a child.
And like I can respect that, but I can't respect her in a
But I agree
support
with you.
role.
I agree with that. I
Like,
agree with that.
her
I
being
agree
a
with what you're
support role
saying,
is just
but I feel that your critique is too harsh on her, bro.
no, I think I'm completely reasonable on it, man. I'm not being that mean to her at all. Like
Dude,
I
she's
could be
Stark's
meaner.
love interest. She's doing what she has to. She's basically Freerin 2. She's the human clone or Freerin's first student who also likes Stark. She's doing everything Freerin did wrong correctly. Like she's trying to adapt and learn from there. Is that a crazy take to say? Or
No, it's not. It's not that it's crazy or anything like that. It just honestly, I'm
gotta
not.
explain it. You gotta explain it. You gotta explain it. I'm curious. I want to know.
God damn it. I'm alive. Okay, well, fuck me.
I'm gonna go kill this Enderman. I've not got any eyes yet. I killed like 3 this entire. Well, I say this entire Minecraft adventure, which hasn't been that long, all things considered.
Still, been long enough.
No, but I've killed multiple Endermen and I've not got a single eye from them, which is sort of disappointing because I feel like you sort of need the eyes, right?
Um,
To find the dragon. So why are these so hard to get?
like you don't need the eyes outright for that part, but you need the eyes to complete the what you call it. I mean, we're not technically at the point to where we need to start farming for eyes, I would say, but right, villager, what the hell are you doing down here? I mean, like, in terms of where we're at progression-wise, we haven't even made it to the Ender yet. Or, I'm sorry, Ender. We haven't made it to the Nether.
The Ender shit, right? Or yeah, we could skip.
No, we have
Nether
to go to
shit,
the
but
Nether. Nether
we
is actually
have to
required.
go?
Yeah, it's a step in the requirements. We have to
Why?
go there in order to get blaze rods. Blaze rods are required to make the eyeballs that you're talking about.
Oh shit! You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I forgot about that shit.
I mean, fair. Like, it's not exactly enjoyable steps in the grand scheme of things, but it sure is.
At least by my village, I have the portal almost set up. So if you have any obsidian, just bring it here and we're chilling.
Cool.
I mean, my respawn, I'm gonna keep it by this village just so I don't lose track of it. But I'm running back again to where you're posted up so I can get my shit again.
Rerun would have made 0 progress without Fern. I mean, I'm sure that's the case. Yeah, you're probably. Thing is I'm probably way harsher on her as a general basis, anyways. Just because, frankly, I just don't like how she treats Mr. Stark. And yeah, you can make the argument, oh, she likes him, but this is the only way she gets infection.
Her
I still don't like it.
Her shitting on Stark is like the humanistic thing of it, which is what makes her character so good, I think. Where it's like, oh, she's equally like awkward with people her age. She's never met another man in life other than like Stark and the priest until they started traveling.
I've never won.
So
I've never really been one for Sundari, honestly. Kingdom. I've never been one for that.
See, and that's where me and FC disagree, chat. I'm a Tsundere like Glazer till the day I die. Like I was brainwashed from very young in life to appreciate what tsunderes do. Oh god, my legs!
Why'd you break them?
I thought it was gonna be grass there and not a cliff, to be real.
I don't know. If done properly, it can be cute. Yeah, it can be cute. But I wouldn't say she's doing it properly.
And that's why that's why I agree with FC. If they're done cute, they're incredible characters. But a lot of times they're not, and they're annoying as fuck. Fern though, see, I wouldn't put her in that. It's like she's a weirdo, but she has to learn to be normal. So I can't blame her. It's a band of weirdos. It's like Stark has what's the shit called? Um what damn it's like the success syndrome, survivor's syndrome, survivor's guilt or some shit where it's just like it's like when he feels like he's so that he's doing good but he doesn't deserve it type shit.
Right.
Freerin doesn't know how to like quantify her current emotions. And then yeah, Fern is also like like a young adult weirdo who's never had any relationships. So it's like there is like a band of weirdos. Like that's what was so funny about the priest pulling up, where he was like, "Yeah, you guys are a gang of freaks, and I can at least be the median," which was sort of sad when he left to go hunting for his girl or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, dang, I wish the other priest who was on their journey with them stayed a little longer. Fuck, I'm dead again.
There we go. Here. All right. I hate to say it, but I do believe we are about that time for the wrap up for the night. Yeah, no, we definitely are.
No problemo. Give me like 35 seconds to get back to the village where you're at. So I
Yeah,
got packed
sure.
out. I don't want to get lost when I respawn next week.
No, definitely, that's fair.
But
no,
other
some
than
basic
that, no,
fortune
it was a good time hanging with you again, broski.
No, definitely, man. Definitely. I'm glad we get to
Another
do this.
Minecraft Monday for the books.
Yeah, definitely. It's always fun. Always good to hang out with everybody here. And frankly, for all it's worth, I mean, this is the most chill game I think I've played in fuck's sake forever. Like in all seriousness. So no, I've been really, really just happy just playing this game again. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Kingdom, for doing the plug. Appreciate it. Definitely, Chad. And everybody, as always, just have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your nights, all that magic. Be sure to head on over to Spies at some point or another here if you haven't already checked them out. Make some pretty damn good content, pretty funny content. And honestly, he's definitely worth watching for sure. So definitely go check him out if you haven't already. But otherwise, I really hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Take good care of yourselves.
Appreciate it, broski. Appreciate it. Same way, likewise. Shouts out Fire Karias. Go check him out as well. He streams pretty much as often as I do. Probably a little more, I would say. Bro is active. He's running a whole bunch of games. Yo, another witch is trying to jump me again. I'm just trying to get back to. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting fucked up. This is over. If I die again, it's a wrap. Oh, I'm quitting. It's over. It's over. Yep. Okay. I'm ending the stream. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like. Subscribe. Shouts out Fire Karias. He's the GOAT. He's the homie. We'll be back next week for some more Minecraft. And maybe Friday if we run some more Mario 64. We gotta see. We gotta see.
Yeah, there's
but
a
Freaky Fridays is always an option.
yeah, there's definitely like a good variety of things that we could end up hopping on. So we'll see what strikes the fancy and kind of work backwards from there. But honestly,
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
shit.
Fun
Yeah.
times. Thank you for having me again, broski. We're gonna beat Minecraft eventually.
Eventually, it will definitely happen. Probably.
No, but yeah, no, I'll catch you all later. Leave a like, subscribe, check out the homie Fire Cries too. It goes both ways. Nah, I couldn't have done this without all of y'all here today. So appreciate you all for coming through.
Definitely. You take care of yourself, man. Have a good rest of your night.
Alrighty, yeah, I'll catch you later, broski.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, folks. Well, I think that is going to have to be it for the rest of the night here. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, before you forget, thanks for doing the Gungeon challenge you suggested. No, definitely, man. Definitely. I'm glad I got to do it. It was a lot of fun, and I mean, I was not expecting to get it knocked out so damn quickly, admittedly. I thought that was going to take me some time, but, well, you know, sometimes pleasant surprises and all that magic. No, definitely, man. I'm glad I got to do it. It was a lot of fun. And we are going to still finish up that consumables only run too, so that's definitely still on the menu. Just got to get back around to it. Probably going to stream the rest of that sometime maybe within like the next week, I'd imagine. But yeah. Anywho, yeah, I think that is going to have to do it for tonight. But thank you all for stopping in. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your nights. Happy Monday, and hopefully very happy Tuesday to you. But I will see you all later. And you take wonderful care of yourselves, folks. I'll see you all later. Good night.